Okay, guys, so we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly chronicler of Nemedia today, because today we are going to be continuing our holiday campaign. The campaign we're playing when we aren't able to carry on our normal games between Christmas and New Year's. We've done this for several years now, and this year we are going to be returning to a game we played about 2 years ago. Not in 2025, but I think in 2024 we played it, and that is Mongoose's Conan the Roleplaying Game. This is the version of a Conan RPG based on the OGL license, or the D&D 3.5 set of rules. It is changed, or tweaked, I should say. Is not like if you've seen our Fantasy Craft games. Fantasy Craft is a very, very different animal from these. This is about 85% what the D&D 3.5 is, but that extra 15%, oh boy, it really makes it feel very Conan-y. And with me today are the stars of today's session. We have, if you have been joining us live or as these are coming out, we played part one of the Isle of the Black Ape on Sunday, and then this morning we played part two of that. This is going to be a separate tale, a separate short story called The War Dogs of Ophir. And with me for the War Dogs of Ophir are two luminaries of the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing today? First up, we've got Carl.
Hello, I am Carl, and I am playing Fausto the Black. He is a Zingaran thief and pirate.
Very nice. And with him is George.
Hey everybody, I'm George. I did play in the first session, and I didn't play in the second session, and I think maybe I'll have to account for what I was doing at that point, or at least my character was doing. And her name is
you were
Alina
left behind with the
Krokin.
dagger, I assume.
That's what I was going to say. Yep.
Nice.
So good, we're on the same page. That takes care of that. So Alina Krokin is a Zamorian wise woman, also known as a scholar of level 5.
Very nice. So, guys, before we dive into the introduction for today's session, we need to do what we always do when we play Conan, and that is to start the session with a invocation of the Nemedian Chronicles. Know, O Prince, that between the years when the oceans drank Atlantis and the gleaming cities, and the years of the rise of the sons of Arius, there was an age undreamed of, when shining kingdoms lay spread across the world like blue mantles beneath the stars. Nemedia, Ophir, Brithunia, Hyboria, Zamora with its dark-haired women and towers of spider-haunted mystery, Zingara with its chivalry, Hoth, that bordered on the pastoral lands of Shem, Stygia, with its shadow-guarded tombs, Hyrcania, whose riders wore steel and silk and gold. But the proudest kingdom of the world was Aquilonia, reigning supreme in the dreaming west. Hither came Conan the Cimmerian, black-haired, sullen-eyed, sword in hand, a thief, a reaver, a slayer, with gigantic melancholies and gigantic mirth, to tread the jeweled thrones of the earth under his sandaled feet. So, let's talk about our own heroes today. So, Olena, I mentioned, is originally, or you mentioned, was originally from Zamora. She does not travel with her Tower of Spider-Haunted Mystery, but it is definitely something that she makes sure is there when she arrives.
That's right.
But our tale picks up as you are returning. One of the things that is true of any Zamoran sorceress is when she says she needs to go and do something, you listen to what she says. And when Olena announced to Captain, what's his name? Valerio. Sorry, thank you. I was like, is it a bango? No. Captain Valerio, that you needed to travel back to Zamora on a urgent task, but would return. He insisted on sending one of his most trusted crew members with you for that long journey. And that was Fausto the Black, a fellow Zingaran. Now, I'm just going to take a look at our map here to talk about where we are. So, obviously, Zamora is quite far inland as far as the western coast is concerned. And when you guys traveled there originally, it was first from Shem, overland through Shem, cutting through Koth, and then into Zamora, where unseen adventures occurred. You've concluded your business in Zamora, but one of the things that was evident when you first passed through Koth is that things are quite turbulent in Koth at present. And you have found that many of the tribes of Koth have turned to open warfare amongst themselves and the many caravans that go across the Kothian desert. And so what you elected to do was instead to travel through Ophir as much as you can. Ophir itself is not necessarily a stable kingdom, but it is at least one of the Hyborian kingdoms. And though turbulent, it is not an open revolt or an open war the way that Koth is right now. Your plan is to travel through Ophir, reach Argos, and then find some way to get yourself to somewhere in either Zingara or further south where you will meet up with your colleagues. Your crewmates, I should say. It is as you are passing through the eastern regions of Ophir. It's only been about 3 days that you've been traveling through here. Why don't you guys give us each a gather information check, please? Let's see what you have learned. There's going to be some stuff you've picked up, but I'm curious to see how much you are able to uncover.
Okay.
Nat 1. Now, you could spend a fate point. You're going to get another fate point every hour.
No.
Good?
Fausto is focused. Make sure that the witch gets back in one piece. I don't care about all the other distractions.
I like it.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna make a roll, Kevin, and then I'm gonna tell you a special thing I have that because I don't know if it'll apply, but let's see what the roll is first. Okay, a 20.
Very good.
I get a +2 bonus to all as a Zamorian. I get a +2 bonus to all gather information checks that relate to theft, assassination, and the locations or powers of legendary or magical objects in case that comes into play. But otherwise, I have
interesting.
a 20.
No, that's good to know. That won't necessarily come into play for this. It will obliquely, but you actually got a 20, so you kind of hit that one of the thresholds already anyway.
Great.
So let me show you where you are approaching the town of Nadur on the shores of Lake Zarek. And I'll put that in chat. I know we've all been to a town of Nadur, but...
many times.
Yeah, so here's...
Can't keep them apart.
Yeah, it's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
On the shores of Lake Zarek. Now, what you know is that the life in eastern Ophir has been quite turbulent as of late. The previous king thought it would be wise to throw in with a bunch of other conspirators and capture the king of Aquilonia. Now, some might say that the king of Aquilonia is no true Aquilonian and had no right to be on the throne, but he would disagree with that and would likely do so with his sandaled feet treading on you. He has been outcast, and there is a new king whose name I believe is Ludovic. And yes, King Ludovic has taken up the mantle of kinghood. However, the brother of the previous king, who was not Ragello, it was Amalrus, right? Amalrus, who threw in with the Kothians and others, also launched a very ill-conceived war against Aquilonia. And it has left Ophir very impoverished and still conflicted as to where their loyalties should lie. They owe fealty to Aquilonia, but that feeling is not shared with everybody. Not setting aside the fact that King Conan is a savage who is sitting on that throne. There's also the freedom of Ophir. Ophir is a very different land than Aquilonia or Nemedia, for instance. And in the eastern regions in particular, there are still many barons who throw their lot in with the old king's brother. Which means talking politics when you arrive at these different places is rarely a good idea, because it's very easy to accidentally find yourself in an anti-Aquilonian town or a pro-Aquilonian town and not realize it until they're getting the gallows ready for you. So it is in this turbulent circumstances that you find yourself riding up to a small inn, a roadside inn in the village of Nadur. This is, with your gather information, you know that this is the barony of Rabat.
Okay.
What you've heard is that the current baron, a man named Volusian, is not particularly loved by the people. Baron Volusian, one of the things that is unique about the barony, while much of Ophir's wealth and such is drawn from the gold mines that populate Ophir, it is here there is mining that takes place, but much of it also comes from vineyards and horticulture, because this is a strange, one of those unusual microclimates where there are different things. It means it is labor intensive, it is skill intensive as well, and the people have been squeezed to near breaking over the years as Baron Volusian has been pursuing the favor of each of the fellow masters. You've also heard that a curse may have befallen him or his lands. You did not learn anything further from that, but it was a warning that you bore in mind. And really, it was only the fact that the other barony you could have traveled through would have been worse and more dangerous because of active banditry. The one thing that can be said of Baron Volusian is that he does not tolerate banditry openly. It's been many days of travel, and I don't doubt that, Fausto, you are eager to rejoin your companions on the Frew of the Dagger at dusk. And Olena, how do you feel having left behind whatever it was that drew you home to Zamora?
She's not generally the, let's say, cuddly feely type when it comes to her companions. In the backstory I have written down, which I don't know if I ever used or talked about, she was part of a coven that was wiped out. And so I think she's used to being on her own. And part of her fears getting close to anyone for the fear of losing them afterwards and then being torn apart again inside. So I think she's always been resistant to engaging in a wider social circle, especially if it's not towards some particular end of her own, which I think is how she originally hooked up with Captain Valerio and his crew. But I think at this point now, though she would never admit it to anybody else, this does feel like the only family that she has had in the longest time.
Yeah.
And she definitely feels the longing for that camaraderie. And the there's still some element of vengeance that she would like to exact, and some other things that she would ultimately like to achieve, but they're becoming less and less important. And her crew is becoming more and more important. So I think she's happy to carry out whatever commands is a strong word, but it is a command to accomplish this goal that Valeria set for her. So she's proud that she's done that, and she's looking forward to returning to report in that she and Fausto have accomplished their mission.
This was a mission relating to her. It was her interest.
Only her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Fausto came along to protect her. You could view it as making sure she comes back, I guess. But in any event, Fausto is a trusted member of the crew, and he was sent along to accompany you on your task.
Okay,
whatever
great. So
it was that you had to do. Yes,
perfect. So I think that was her normal MO is to try to go off and complete these, personal agendas. And Valeria is good enough to let her leave to do so. But she feels differently than she expected to. Even after going on this, personal quest, she's kind of feeling like it didn't fulfill her in the way that it might have. And it's the first time she's realizing that, that she maybe cares more about the people who are actually in her lives now than the people that were taken from her in the past.
Okay. And Fausto, 2 questions for you. For one, how do you feel about having had to do this task, gone in so far inland to accompany this Zamoran witch back to a land that you maybe have never been to? And second is, how do you feel being trusted by Captain Valerio with that task?
Well, it's probably it's kind of like a grumble. I have to go where to do what? But as the captain trusted me to do this, he must hold Olina in high regard to give her that freedom to do so, and enough trust in myself to watch her back.
Okay. As you approach the tavern, there's nothing that, this is like one of many that you have passed. The lake itself is placid today. The weather is quite nice. And the difference passing from Koth into Ophir has been marked. There's been some things where there is residual cultural kind of references, or where like a building will be built slightly in the Gothic style or incorporate Gothic elements to it. But the further you get to the west, the more it feels like any other, there still are certain things that make Ophir distinct from the other Hyborian king or the kingdoms of the Dreaming West. But this feels like it could be a tavern in Aquilonia itself, or in Nemedia. And as you walk in, the place is probably... Oh, you are on foot, by the by. You do not have horses. You are not traveling by, whatchamacallit, by wagon or anything like that. As you walk in, you find, looking around, it's not very busy in here. There are this place could easily accommodate, 60 people, would that it wanted to fill up, but there's probably about 7 that are in here, kind of scattered across the room. And as you come in, Zenko kind of squawks, and the person behind the bar with their back to you says, "Take that thing outside, we're not..." And as soon as they see you, it's like something robbed their throat of air. Their voice chokes to a stop. And they finally, after stammering once or twice, manage to get out, "Forgive me. Have a seat where you like." You can both give us a sense motive check if you'd like. You'll be able to get some information, but if you are particularly good at it, you might get
13.
Okay.
That's another one. What is
Oh my God, Carl! What is happening?
When you get him out of the way now, that's
Get
good.
him out of the way now. Yeah.
Let's hope so.
It's been a long time on foot. Like, Fausto's a pirate. He's not a fucking, him
That's
being
true.
asking this as a Zingaran to walk this far over mountainous terrain is just cruelty. So right over to the next to the fireplace and sit down. Oh, but Elena, something off about this fella. Obviously, he's. Could your reputation have come this far? One thing I'm not using for the mini campaign, there are reputation rules in the game, which are kind of cool.
Right.
We're not making use of those for this, but you do wonder, have they heard of you?
These kinds of tales do spread far and wide along the trade routes, so you never know.
Yeah. He says, sit wherever you like. Please, go ahead.
And I think she just smiles at him and then turns away. And let's go, Fausto. Where would you like to sit?
Back to the wall in a corner, of course. I mean,
Yes, of course.
both of us watching.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Very
like
good.
that sit across from you thing. That's strange.
Yes, that explains. I noticed that. I wasn't sure if that was purposeful, but I see that it is. But I understand why, and I appreciate it. There are enemies everywhere. You never know when you're about to be set upon from behind by ne'er-do-wells or people who tell you to take their precious pets outside.
Hmm.
So I'll do that. I'll sit against the wall with him.
Okay. So the two of you sit, the patron, or the publican, I guess, brings you over. Kevin, you're just using that word as an excuse to use it as much as you can? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't get to say publican very often.
It's totally appropriate, so this is the best time to use it.
So he comes over, he, service asks whether you're staying the night, the typical kind of getting settled in. He's still a little odd with you, but, it could be that these types of places, they are more used to dealing with somewhat, familiar, but familiar in the like recurring traveler type of sense. Strangers, utter strangers from the road is unusual.
Mm-hmm.
What you have found is that traveling into the barony of Ravad, you didn't see any sign of open warfare or insurrection or anything like that. So of the various small principalities and stuff that you're passing through as you're moving through the kingdom, this one seems to be relatively untouched by strife. Although there's very few people in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fausto, I wonder if perhaps some of their men were sent off to war.
Well, that is
Seems very
good.
quiet.
That is good. Less people to watch.
Very true.
You guys
The
are
people who are in here, Kevin, are they like
Also,
of a certain age or anything? Or sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, mostly. There's mostly old, but there's a couple of like younger folks in here as well. There's like a man and a woman who are quite young. They appear to be together, but otherwise, it is mostly older people. You're right that there's not a lot of the flower of Ravat may have been cast into the charnel house that was the war in Aquilonia.
And do they appear to, the people who are in here, do they appear to be dressed in Ophirian style garb or various?
As peasants, but yes. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I think, and this has obviously been her MO in every session that she's been in, she's constantly scanning, and these are the kinds of small details that she never knows if they're going to weave together later into something that she can use for leverage.
Yeah, that fits with the Zamboran way of thinking. Why don't
it's a
you
requirement.
each give us a spot check as well, please?
Alrighty. Here we go. There we go. Now I got a 1.
There's the
I am going to.
Contagious.
I know. I'm going to spend a fate point
You got it.
because
Okay.
it's fun. Here we go. Let me spend it first before I forget. And now let me.
So for the
Reroll
rerolls,
that.
Carl, it's like Mutants and Masterminds, where you're adding if you roll less than 10, you get to add plus 10 to the dice result, and then add your modifier on a reroll.
Okay.
So that's a 12
So I can-
plus 3, so that'd be
15.
13, I think.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, because you rolled a 2, so it'd be 12
Oh,
plus your
yeah.
modifier.
I rolled 2.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So
Okay, I'll
13
take
again.
it. Better than a 4.
And then what was your spot check there, Carl?
Oh, I didn't know. I thought maybe since I was like unsensing that I'll roll spot.
You weren't able to pick up anything about the guy. Ken.
10.
Okay.
It's a 2 this time.
You rolled a 2, so did you want to...
Going in the right direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you both miss that there is someone who the publican speaks to privately. And then that person grabs their coat, gets up, and departs. This place, incidentally, is called the Little Hammer.
Okay. Cool.
And you have eaten, so you've supped, you have had a couple of drinks, you have shaken the chill of the road. Though the season is fine, these are getting into higher regions. Ophir is near the mountains of Corinth. I think it's Corinthia. Yeah. And
sounds
so at least the eastern Ophir is. So it's quite high. Even in the warmer months, it is still cooler than what you would expect, and particularly in the evening. And you are approaching the hour when you would both be setting in or laying in for the evening, when the door opens and there are a couple of people that walk in. First, we have 6 individuals.
You said a couple.
3 couples.
Oh, 3 couples.
Let's see here. There are 6 individuals who look like this, who walk in, armored and armed with pole axes or halberds. I don't know what polearm that is. And led by an individual who looks like this. So the boss, and there's the boss. There we go. With the little banner on her helmet. And let's do this. Boom. 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 There's a longer list on the right click in Jupgate than there was in the other, so it takes a little longer to scroll up and down. Okay, I've also learned that to move a group, you need to click on one of the tokens. You can't just click the text box. If you click on something that isn't one of the tokens, it'll unselect everything. They walk in, and the woman who seems to be in charge looks around, and the bartender points in your direction, Olena.
Okay.
And she turns and says something to the guards. They all ready their pole arms. And then she approaches. And as she does so, she says, "You were foolish, witch, to leave your hills and come here. Baron Volusian will have words with you." She looks at you, Fausto. Do you know that you consort with a witch, or are you one of her confederates?
We do not know what you are talking about. We are not from around here. We are just passing through, and we do not want any trouble.
I can imagine you would not want trouble. She looks at you. This is not one of your dogs, then, witch.
I have only a raven.
Ah. You were foolish to bring that as well. Then, guards, seize them. What do you guys wish to do?
Are these? Do we know if these are Ophirian style uniforms or?
Do you have
where they might be from?
Knowledge, history?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah, give us a knowledge history check.
Alrighty. Knowledge. Where?
It might be at the bottom. They're like, some of them are alphabetical, and I had to add a couple
okay,
ones.
maybe that's what it is. Hold on a second. I have it on my sheet.
Yeah, let me
My
see
PDF
if
sheet.
Here.
It's the same as my knowledge nobility score.
Yeah, I think we might have run into this issue where you've got
no, it's
like...
It's the same as my knowledge arcana
Yeah,
score.
no, same as your which one?
Knowledge arcana. So the plus
Go ahead
8.
and roll that then. Yeah, it may be that there's not enough... there's not enough room on the sheet.
I've got a lot of knowledge skills, so I fill that right up.
24.
24.
You had the sigil of Volusian described to you, and these guys their crest is that. These must be agents of the Baron.
I whisper that to Fausto. Agents of the Baron. There's no need for manhandling. We're happy to treat with the Baron if he wishes to see us.
If you think we will let you walk freely, witch, your dogs will not save you now. Justice awaits at the hammer. And she mentions the hammer.
Yeah.
The keep for the barony of Rabat is called the Hammer of Rabat.
Okay. I think she goes, and she just
What?
puts her arms out to be taken.
Okay. They manacle her, and they say, take her dog too. And 2 of the guards will come over to seize you, Fausto.
I guess I'm looking at Alina for direction.
I give you a nod, like, I think it's easier to go about things this way, and we might learn something along the way.
All right.
Fausto, you are
outnumbered.
taken, and you are...
I'd like to at least try to hide a weapon or something.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can make a sleight of hand. I imagine you've concealed something on you. Give us a sleight of hand check.
I mean, maybe, probably, not on my sheet, but maybe I grab like one of our eating utensils, right?
I don't know about on your sheet. If you want a stiletto does 1d4 plus damage, but it's got a ×4 damage multiplier for crit.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll try to
fucking ugly.
Sleight of hand that.
Yeah. Give us a sleight of hand check, please, and I'll pose it by their spot. So the spot is a 13.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, huge.
21.
Your stiletto is going to be in a place where you can get to it, even with your hands manacled. So they take your short sword, your arming sword. Elena, I don't think you've got any weaponry on you, do you?
I mean, I have, things that obviously the staff I can't do anything with, but I have a dagger, but I don't care much about that. I'd rather try to hide, some of my powders.
Oh,
that I carry with me.
Say your bird. What's that under there? Nothing.
Nothing.
Go ahead and give us a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
13 is what you're rolling against.
Okay, yeah. 16.
Okay. And the powders are concealed somewhere you will be able to access them as well.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, those were fucking clutch against that thing.
That worked out.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys are brought outside you are put into a cart, and your a bag is placed over each of your... Oh, is it? No, they're not going to bother. They sit with the guards flanking you, so you are watched at all times. And then the cart leaves in the direction, actually further to the west, along the lake. And you were brought to the hammer.
It'd be great if Kevin just said, and that's the end of the adventure. You guys should not have gone with them.
Yeah. It has that like red lettering come up from Dark Souls games. You died.
Exactly.
Okay, I think I gotta get duplicates of some tokens here. There we go. And I'll move these folks over here. All right, so you were brought to... Oh, that's actually gonna obstruct your view of the hammer.
I do.
There we go, guys. How's that?
That's
I wonder what they don't speak. But,
Interesting question. Yeah.
do you speak Stygian?
I do speak Stygian.
Yeah. If we really, I could.
It's pretty far away from... Like, Stygia is across the Kothic Desert and then across Shem in order to reach there. So if you want to try and whisper something or say something to...
Yeah, so, like, what's the play here? I guess I'm a little confused.
We see what
it's not like being captured.
Mm-hmm. No, I do not like to be disempowered either, but I think this way we will learn what the Baron wants of us, and we can use that to our advantage to escape this situation.
All right.
You were brought to the hammer. You're brought inside. You are brought in initially to a holding room where all the guards wait with you while the boss lady leaves, and then you are escorted into a audience chamber. And the audience chamber, you can see sitting, or rather standing next to the throne, there's this man.
Mm-hmm. Good title.
Thank you. And, one of the side effects of having so many games and adventures take place in the same thing, the more dumb I give the title, the less likely the other players are to get confused and grab it. Like, oh, I haven't heard that bullshit yet, so that's probably not for me.
That's funny.
And sitting on the throne is Baron Velusian. He looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
And a handsome fellow.
Yeah.
Very calmly. And when he walks in, he turns to the tall, elderly fella. And he says something, and then looks at all of you and says, You thought that you could escape my justice, Meganis. There is yet a witch to escape my justice. Bring her before me. Bring her forward. Yeah. So that you are brought in to the foot of his throne, such as it is.
Okay.
And he says, So, none of her dogs, then? And the leader of the squad says, No, my lord. None of her magics. Only this one here. Perhaps one not yet ensorcelled. Megharis, your magics have grown weak. Your days of troubling me are behind me now. The tall elderly guy kind of leans in and says something to him, and the Baron he listens to what he says. Yes, Odanis. We will find. There is no question as to your end, Megaris of the Hills. You will die by fire, as is befitting for your kind. The question of how quickly, whether that be by small fires until your life snuffs out, or in one merciful bonfire. It depends on your answers. Answer truthfully, witch. Where did you draw your power from? How did you become the masters of the war dogs of Ophir?
Well, I will say one thing. Whoever this Megaris is, I would certainly like to meet her.
This is your stratagem. To deny who you are. You have a raven with you. You should have left your pet behind, which such is the way of your kind. Ever confident, ever hubristic.
Go ahead. If I were the one you seek, I would certainly say so, for she has accomplished many great deeds, it seems. If one were to be able to draw your ire to such an extent, that is an impressive feat, wouldn't you say? I have no such power. I am a witch, as you can see, but a very minor one you would not have even heard of, nor would anyone. Many of us have companions. I have a raven, others do as well. But we are not all the same, nor are we from the same coven. In fact, my coven was wiped out, and I am the last of my kind.
The other fella standing says, and Baron Volusian speaks with an Ophiri accent.
Okay.
This fella does not. You would guess Nemedian.
Oh, interesting.
And he says, tell us your name, witch. Give us your lies now.
I'm going to do that, Kevin, but while I'm doing that, I'm wondering if I can use a spell.
Oh, what do you think?
Which is mind reading. It's a one standard action spell.
Okay.
It's concentration. There is a saving throw.
I think you do need to have free hands in order to work magic.
That's what I was. Okay.
And I don't know that for certain. It's worth.
That seems like a Conan thing to me.
Yeah, let's just double check here.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you know what? There are components in the game.
There are components in the game. Yeah.
Yeah. Mind reading is, I don't remember what. Divination, maybe? Yeah, but divination.
Yeah, divination. Yeah.
It has a somatic component.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So okay, that's good. That's fine.
But you know what you could do?
Yeah.
Your what is it? The scholarly knowledge or whatever?
Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that let you identify?
I would love to use that. Yeah, lets me know some relevant information about local notable people, legendary items, or noteworthy places.
Yeah. You can give us
It's a straight. Okay, sorry. Yes, a DC set by you.
Yep, and you know what's actually on the? We were talking about what's on the GM screen. The knowledge is power difficulty numbers are on there too.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is something not on my sheet to roll, so I'm just rolling it in the chat.
Okay.
It's a 15. You know what? This is incredibly important. I am going to spend a second fate point.
Got it.
Because I can do better.
Okay.
Spend it first. There we go. And up arrow. Here we go.
Nat 20.
That's okay.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Okay. So, it does not take you long to take in what is going on here. And this is Odanes of Nemedia. Odanes the Nemedian, I think we'll say.
Okay.
Odanes the Nemedian is a notorious sort of mercenary counter wizard, as it were. It's said that he may have been part of the Church of Mitra at some point, but was cast out for unknown heresies, but for some reason was not killed as a heretic. He has been these border regions between the Dreaming West and the Southern Lands is somewhere he has gone. If he's landed himself here, it either means that the Baron is in great need and has great money to spend on the services of such a wizard, or Odanes the Nemedian has fallen on very hard times.
Okay, cool. All right, so then that all goes through my mind in like a fraction of a second while I say, as for my name, it is Olena Crokin. Odanes of the Nemedian.
So I was going to say, there's a twitch in his eye at hearing your name. There's a visible flinch when he hears your actual name, or his own name repeated to him.
Okay, yeah, cool. So I know who you are.
Opens his mouth without speaking, and then sort of leans down to the Baron and whispers something. And the Baron's response tells you really what it was said to him, because his response is, "Witches! Who?"
She's letting this play out. This is exactly what she wants.
Yeah, and he looks at the guard and he says, "You have brought me the wrong witch! Fools! Morons! Simpletons! Leave my presence!" And they kind of look to see whether they should take you guys with them or not. And Odanes is the one who speaks and says, "Leave the witch and her companion." And the Baron looks up, and he looks down, and Odanes gives him a look as if to say, like, "I've got a plan." And says, "Do as the sorcerer says, and leave my sight." So the two of them, all the rest of the guards sort of shuffle out. You hear the armor go, and then boom, the big, heavy doors closing, leaving just the two of you, still manacled, in the presence of Odanes the Nemedian and Baron Valusian. And he says, "So, this is the Baron. So, the wrong witch. What business brings you to Rabat, witch?"
The business of travel, coming from my homeland of Zamora and traveling through to the coast. But of course, as you, I'm sure well know, Baron, there is war afoot, perhaps encroaching on your own lands. Whoa. So we sought the safest route, and it took us through here. And up until the point that we were manacled, it was quite safe.
And quite pleasant, actually. We explained all this to your guards, that we were just passing through. We told them we were not who they sought.
My guards are simpletons. Clearly this is an error I made myself. Would have thought the gods would be so unkind as to jest at my misfortune. 2 witches, both bearing birds. But Odanes tells me that this may be a turn of fortune, where I see frustration and more trouble. He leans forward, and you hear the throne kind of creaks under his weight. Would that I had my way, I'd hang you both and be done with it. I don't like the looks of you, Zingarin. And it is rarely good policy to leave a Zamoran running free, let alone a witch. And you hear O'Donnell's kind of... Baron. But I am wise enough to know when the counsel of others is necessary. You. I am told that you are a witch of the wilds, Olena Crowkin.
This is true, Baron.
And you might help with my problem. And if you do, O'Donnell's can tell you I am most generous to those who serve me.
Well, we would be both honored to endeavor to help with you with whatever problem it is that you are facing at the moment. How may we be of service?
I am bedeviled by a witch and her hounds.
This Megaris you spoke of then.
Indeed. She was but a hedge witch, favored by the small folk, tolerated by me in deference to their backwards ways. But since the war with Aquilonia, the people have been reluctant to honor their obligations as is befitting their station and is owed to me due to my rank and standing.
That is most unfortunate.
What was it?
That is most unfortunate.
Indeed. We have had to do many unfortunate things. But I have loyal and effective servants. Have you heard of the cutting knife? The cutting knight?
Do you think that's something I may have heard of?
You rolled 20, I think, right, on your...
I did.
Yeah. So it turns out that the Baron has somebody who did fight and managed to survive the Aquilonian invasion. And when he returned, his name is Sir Kashfi. And Sir Kashfi has the very disagreeable habit of taking souvenirs from those he defeats.
Understood.
Both
okay.
in battle and at tourney as well.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
He has been the primary enforcer for the Baron in putting down the difficulties that they've had, which has only exacerbated things.
Okay.
What the Baron tells you is that this witch seems to have raised some magical or sorceress demons. They appear as wolves or hunting dogs, and yet they can tear a destrier apart. They are unnaturally strong and vicious. They strike at night. And they have disrupted any efforts to conduct the regular trade of his region. There is, in comparison to other principalities in Ophir, a modest gold mining trade here, but it has been made impossible. The collection and the working in the fields, war dogs set upon those who work too late, and so people are terrified to work the fields. It is somewhere in the hills that she hides, and is something that has... something she has either found or acquired that has given her these abilities. But she and her marked ones are growing. And it cannot be tolerated any longer. Well, Lena, you need... I think you've got training in history, right? History?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
I've got
I can't remember, Fausto, do you have any knowledges?
I do. I have. Oh no, wait. They're all untrained, so no.
Okay, you know. Okay. What you would know, Elena, is Ophir was in the there's also much older things as well. In the time of Acheron, this would have been a borderland. There are ancient Stygian and Acheronian ruins that date back to the time of that cursed empire.
Okay.
So these hills have, to say nothing of, older Atlantis and whatnot as well, these lands have seen, have been contested for a long time before the Sons of Bor ever cast down Acheron and set up their own kingdoms.
Okay, so it's not. It wouldn't be surprising to her to discover that someone had found some sort of ancient talisman or something powerful enough to enable Magaris to gain these abilities.
It would not be unusual at all. No.
Okay.
It's
cool.
It's not. Let me rephrase that. It's not that it's unusual. It is very unusual. It is not impossible.
Right. Yep. Okay. Cool. You say she hides in the hills, Baron?
Yes.
Have you sent anyone to deal with her?
My Sir Kashfi has led many of the small folk. They claim no knowledge, at least initially. She has agents within each of the villages.
Mm-hmm.
It seems there are many who, to seek mercy from her hounds, they refuse to give me what is due, and the more I cut, the more I take, the more they turn to her. She is the problem of all of my woes, and the pall upon Rabat. She must be brought to justice, and you, I think, may find her.
I believe that I can, and I would be happy to mete out justice on your behalf. Do you need her to be turned over to you alive?
He looks at Odanes, and Odanes says, again in Nemedian accented, whatever language you guys are speaking in, do both of you speak Aquilonian?
Yes.
I do not.
Okay.
I've got Zamorian, Corinthian, Kothic, Stygian, and Zingaran.
Okay. Do you both speak Argosian? No.
No.
Corinthian.
I do.
You do, yeah.
Zingaran, Aquilonian, Argosian, Stygian, and Zamorian.
Oh, you both, yeah, so they can speak to you in Zamorian.
Oh, great. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that is a common tongue.
Awesome.
What Odane says is, we need not her if you can bring her knowledge.
I see.
It is the source of her power that interests the Baron. And he was about to say himself, but right.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That interests the Baron.
I see.
If you bring that to him, we will have no need for the witch. She can pay for her crimes. And the Baron says, we must burn her. Dead or alive. We will burn her. And Odane says, there you have it. Her corpse and knowledge of her power, or the Witch of the Woods, Witch of the Hills herself.
Mm-hmm. I understand the task at hand.
And keeps that sort of like weird cataract, like he clearly can see through the eyes, even though like they're so cataract over. He looks at you and he says, there will be a price to ensure your compliance. You understand? You need to make a knowledge check. He is likely going to take something from you.
Right. I understand, but I see no need, for I came willingly. I did not resist your troops, despite the fact that they brought the wrong person to you, Baron.
Odanes begins to slowly step down the stairs. It's only like 2 steps up. Like, this is not a king's room. This is a baron. He steps down and he makes the few steps over to you. And he leans in and speaks, not in a way to conceal his voice, but certainly in a way that the baron probably can't hear.
Okay.
And he says to you in Zingaran, or I think in Stygian.
Okay.
He says, he will not. It is this or the cutting knight.
Oh, you would think that would be a difficult choice, but it is quite easy. What is it that you require then?
He reaches to his waist and he brings out a slim but razor sharp knife. Pulls a couple strands of your hair to the side, and you can't even feel them being cut.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He takes that and he carefully winds it around a stone that he has produced in his hand. He then takes a locket out from his robes, opens it, places the hair-wrapped stone within, closes it, and places it in his robes. Better than your word. Again, in Stygian.
And I'll reply in Stygian. True enough.
Odanes turns to the Baron and says, they agree. And the Baron kind of leans in. You bound her! And Odanes nods. And the Baron says, I may not have had my witch and her dogs, but I now have a witch on a leash like a dog.
Well, you do, in fact, and I hold out my manacles. It's going to make it quite difficult for us to carry out this quest if you require us to be leashed.
The Baron calls out, guards! They are brought in, and you're released.
Cool.
How do you plan on going about finding the Witch of the Hills?
I guess travel to the hills, right?
Well, I guess, are they able to provide us, because it seemed like they have a sense of where we might be able to find her. Can they provide us with any directions?
Yeah, they've sent.
So the trouble is, the landscape of this, of Ophir, is very much like Malta or Sicily. So there's lots of small mountains and hills, lots of paths between, tons of places to fucking hide, and more than one way. There is a direct way into any village, but there's also back ways you can get in and between them. So it is very challenging to pin down a specific location. You certainly could go to the hills and talk to the folks there. That's certainly a way of approaching it. You could try and dry her out, perhaps, if your magics. There is no deadline for this. So you could...
And you said she has agents in all the villages.
That's what the Baron seems to think.
Oh, Baron thinks. Okay. Interesting. I'm looking to see if I have anything helpful sorcery-wise. Well, it seems like it would be quite a wide area to be hidden in. Like it's not like, oh, there's 4 hills. It's just one of the 4. It's like, who knows where she is? She's somewhere out there. So it seems to me, I mean,
everyone gets a fate point.
Oh yes, okay, fantastic. I am, of course, always the type that wants to have as much information as possible before doing basically anything. So it seems like a brute force search is not going to be successful given the circumstances. So she would advocate for trying to do either of the 2 things you've mentioned, Kevin. Either one, trying to draw her out, which would mean we need to understand, we'll find out what would maybe do that, or B, try to gather some information from any locals that might be willing to, like, for example, maybe Carl. So I assume that we're out of earshot of everybody at this point, Kevin.
Yeah, you'll have an opportunity to talk amongst yourselves as far as you can tell freely.
Okay, Fausto, there are a few things we can try, but one of them occurs to me. I wonder if perhaps we could find a family member of someone who may have gone to join. Oh man. No, thank
He's
you.
also would, in a time where you're preparing and you're getting yourself, ready, he would also return and you would be introduced to him.
I mean, he's gone on expeditions. We could ask him where she is not.
That is true. I have perhaps you might wish to question him a bit, Fausto. I'm not sure how he would feel about a witch, given what we've seen so far in Ophir.
Yeah. So we can.
What do you think, Fausto?
I mean, talk to him and some of the soldiery who've gone out, see if they've experienced it. And I would say go to some of these villages and strike up a conversation. It seems to have got us into this keep, hasn't it? Maybe it'll get us.
Yeah. We could also try to find a family member of anybody who may have left to join the, for lack of a better word, cult of this witch.
Yeah.
That wants their relative back, and maybe has some information as to what direction, or any kind of information, something like that. Like those kinds of questions we can ask around about to try to see if we can, find somebody who's willing to give us information.
Right.
Are you thinking of traveling just the 2 of you, or bringing a contingent of guards, bringing the guards and Sir Kashfi, bringing Sir Kashfi and you, or?
That's a good question. I mean, clearly, given the fact that there are demon wolves out there, it seems like we would benefit Fausto from bringing along some guard and perhaps the Cutting Knight. What do you think?
Yeah. Let's bring them. I mean, they'll attract attention. I don't know if it'll be the right kind of attention. I know if things get heated, I can slip away. I'm hoping that you can.
I have, let us say, some tricks up my sleeve. I mean, and we can also.
I mean, they're dogs, right? Give them some meat as bait. As long as it's not us.
I like the way you think, Fausto. So glad Valeria sent you to accompany me. Yes, and if we need to, we can also make it appear as if we have been taken into custody by these soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
So we have many ways to play with other people's beliefs about what we are here to do.
Yes.
Would you like to, shall we then request that they accompany us, and perhaps you can, as we head out of the keep, you may perhaps gain some information from Sir Cashby.
Yeah. I mean, see if he's amenable to wanting to go.
He looks quite formidable, but perhaps...
He would go where he is told to go.
Mm-hmm.
So if he is told to accompany you, he will do that with his destrier and his armor and whatever else.
I feel like there are many reasons to have him with us, and even more that we have not thought of that will come with time.
Well, I think the question to answer is what your approach is going to be. What do you want to engender with folks? Do you want to be find this woman by being an agent openly of the Baron? Do you wish to do so as with subterfuge?
Mm.
If you are traveling with Sir Cashby, there is no mistake that you would be.
Yeah,
that's true.
I'd rather just go on our own and try it.
Yeah, I'm thinking I agree, because so far they haven't been able to find her, right? And so far we also know that no one's willing to, and no one's willing to give up any information about where she is. So I think that would automatically apply to us then by association, like Kevin mentioned. So yeah, I think you're right that we should.
Although maybe we could suggest either through the Nemedian or to the guards that we make like an escape, that we escape from them. We were captured and we escaped from them.
Mm-hmm.
And that could maybe help us, that we're also enemies of the Baron.
Yes.
They did make, the good thing is they did make a big show of capturing us, so.
That's very true. Let us take advantage of that fact then. We are becoming quite the pair, I believe.
Well, yes. I mean, we're not the strongest, but maybe we're the smartest. I don't know.
Well, let me tell you a secret. The smartest are actually the strongest. For knowledge is power.
Yes, I would agree. Since Fausto...
Very good.
Maybe we play like the equivalent of chess, because he has an 18 intelligence, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Fausto is very clever. People may think of him as like a ruffian or a street urchin or whatnot too. Brilliant wastrel.
I just play dumb.
That's awesome then, because that's exactly what we need to be doing in this case. So,
so
perfect.
What is the plan then?
I think we try to convince these guys to like make it look like we escape them. I mean, even if we have to take an injury, I mean, that's fine. We'll figure it right. We have ways of mitigating injuries. So
if you're discussing that, then I think what Sir Cashby says, within his, helm. Oh, and there's I'm not going to bother doing it. I don't think I want to. No. I saw this fucking great clip of what's his name? It's not Peter Stormare. What's his name? Gosh, he's in Spy and he's in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's a comedian. He does a fucking bang on Darth Vader impression by using a metal vase that he sort of speaks into, and it gives it's incredible. I haven't tried doing it. I don't want to do Darth Vader, but I haven't done it to do this echoing voice yet. Super fucking cool idea.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really neat. I'm gonna give it a try at some point. Yeah. It's unbelievable. His ability his ear for impressions is fucking crazy good.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
He was in Guardians of the Galaxy?
He's in Guardians of the Galaxy. In the first one, he plays Ronal something or other. The only reason I know his character name is because it's Supernova in the comics. Mm-hmm. And then he is maybe not be Ronal. I think that's what it is. But in any event, he also plays the English Italian character in Spy in that Paul Feig film with Melissa McCartney.
Right. He's
incredible in that as well too. Where you're at the end of the film, you're not really sure if he's British or if he's Italian or whatnot. It's a little offensive, in truth be told, as far as the portrayal of Italians are concerned. But
wow,
yeah,
that's funny.
So, but in any event, the what Sir Kashfi says is effectively that you'll need to kill 2 guards to sell the story. And the Baron initially is quiet and then just starts laughing. And whether there is any reaction from O'Donagh's, you do not see it, but yeah. Sir Kashfi turns and effectively the pitch is that an unbloodied escape will not be believed. The guards are not present when Sir Kashfi sells this idea.
I hope not. We're all
so.
Oh my God! What do you think, Fausto? Would there be blood on our hands?
Well, sometimes I've been called the Black because I do not have white morals, I guess. So if we need to get done. Well, utilitarian. I think that's what the captain says.
Yes. Well.
Anyway, the guards were kind of rude.
I am happy to participate. I have a feat called Ritual Sacrifice. So you may coup de grace a helpless creature or character, and for every full 4 hit points they had, you gain 1 power point. So she's no stranger to sacrificing people.
Yeah, these this is where that stiletto really comes in handy.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so should we take them out back?
Well, I mean, they should parade us maybe back to town to make a public spectacle of.
Oh, I see.
And then, and we escape.
Right, so there are witnesses. Very good.
Right.
So to make your escape during the day, you mean, or to?
Oh, you want us to let? Oh, you would rather we escape from the castle, and you leave the gate. You leave the gate unlocked, type of thing.
That's fine. They saw you, as you said. Your captivity was witnessed, and what's seen or said at the Little Hammer spreads around Nadur.
Yeah.
Yes, I think there were, because there were so many witnesses to our capture, that if we just deal with the other end of this situation in a realistic way, that word will travel as well. And between the 2 things, I think that will serve us.
That's fine.
Okay. Anything? Any further preparations you require?
Oh, can we get anything back that we had, like my dagger, staff? Blah, blah,
Oh yeah,
blah.
all of your stuff is returned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if it's waiting for us with horses outside the gate or something, or that's fine. We have ways.
That's interesting. I didn't think about trying to get mounts.
Make it faster. We stole them out.
Yeah. Would help explain how we did get away
Right.
Yeah.
if we were mounted.
Yep. You could
So,
definitely.
yeah, okay,
there's
that's good.
like any noble in the Dreaming West. They've got a stable of ponies, so you certainly can.
Okay. That's cool. All right, let's definitely do that. I don't know. I think those are the only things I can think of, Carl. Unless there's anything else.
Just give me a good set of keys or not.
Do either of you have survival?
I do not.
No.
Carl?
I have it. It's untrained, alas.
So what that means is that you will need to either bring food, steal food, or find someone who can supply you or help you with things. So in lieu of that, they will give you a map or at least to give you a map that you can study to where the different villages and such are. Anything other that you require?
No, I mean, we're not going to be able to live off the land, so we got to get to a village. But that's part of our plan, I think.
Okay.
True. Do we happen to have any coin, Kevin?
You probably do. What are you thinking?
Oh, so yeah, I should have said. I was thinking like if we needed to bribe somebody or something like that.
Yeah. They can.
Just like a few, just like like a handful of.
Yep.
Okay, great. I'm thinking of that the scene in Conan the Barbarian with King Osric, with the jewels and the giant. Yeah.
There is a time when the gold is lost its luster.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ming the Merciless. Love him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, Max von Sydow.
He's so great. What a great actor.
He's so good. Yeah.
Yeah. I
I watched that recently too.
Flash Gordon?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
Brian Blessed, love him.
That's true.
You mean King Oleb?
Yeah, King Olaf. Yeah.
Yeah.
King Oleb
Now I
from
gotta
the
watch
Pirates of Dranex adventure,
Oh, yeah,
George,
yeah.
is just basically Brian Blessed's character.
Blessed. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's great.
He's just a great actor too. I mean,
100% agree. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't think of anything. I'm just checking to see if anything there is that there might be that I might need for any things I can do. But I think I have everything that I need, and nothing. There's nothing I can do prior with my sorcery that will aid us yet. I think we need to narrow things down quite a bit before it becomes helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm ready to go whenever. I'm ready to carry out this escape.
Okay.
Whenever you are ready.
Yep.
So, you guys are directed down to the stables late at night. You guys reach there. Foster, what is your... I feel like you've got a pretty good listen score.
That's pretty good.
That's 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you not so much, Elena.
That's true.
So you hear at first the sound of 2 of the guards coming down out of the darkness to where you guys are concealed near the stables.
I guess these are the 2 that drew the short straw.
But what you also hear is the sound of heavier armor.
Hmm.
And it is Sir Kashfi.
Mm-hmm.
See.
He walks out in full armor in the middle of the night, and with the 2 guards, he puts his hand up and as if to stop them, and he cocks his head to the side. And the guard's like, What is it, sir? What do you hear out there? And they're beginning to tighten their grips on the halberds. He waits to see if you do anything.
I would like to do the following. I walk up toward them And
I'm gonna-
two strapping young men, I see. Oh, you must have many women who desire you. And as I do that, Kevin, I'm throwing a dose of Blue Devil's Flame.
Oh.
What that does is it throw it in the air to gain a +2 to intimidate, bluff, or diplomacy checks. Onlookers are 4 hit dice or less. But here's the key part. If that's hopefully, I'm hoping there are some 4 hit dice or less. Or force them to make a DC 20 Fortitude save to avoid being dazed for 1 round and then dazzled for 1 minute.
Okay. So.
Okay. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get behind and we gotta kill one of, or
Sure.
at least 1 or 2.
So you position yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fausto, you need not roll for that. Elena, they are dazed. And what is the dazed condition?
You know what? That's a. I didn't even look it up. Let's see here.
Assuming, I'll see, did they put the conditions on the screen?
I think they can defend themselves, but can't.
Dazed.
And
Oh,
Darfur?
that's-
See, I don't know if there is like a consolidation of conditions in these games the way there is in like later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they started consolidating some of them at this stage. But let's see. Let's see here. Does it actually say, like, is it capital D dazed?
It just says, and this is just on my sheet, save to avoid being dazed for 1 round and then dazzled for 1 minute. But
then that's for sure, a condition.
Yeah.
So,
I would think, but I'm not finding it in the book for some reason.
let's see here.
Don't know why. Just go to the combat section.
Massive damage. Left for dead. Okay.
Amazing.
And then let's see. Dodge attacks, parrying, dodging, defense. Let's see. So it was Blue Devil?
Correct. Blue Devil's Flame.
Blue Devil's Flame. Okay, I think that might be in.
I wonder if it's in not in the Atlantean book, potentially.
I may have given you stuff out of the Scrolls of Skelos source book.
Aha.
Which is.
You would think Days would be there, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Scrolls of. I got my stack of all the Conan books.
That's awesome.
With me. Was neat stuff in all of them. Yes, nature magic.
Aha, Blue Devil's Flame, yes. It is in Scrolls of Skelos. Okay, so it is on page 62.
Pretty much. Okay. Oh, it must be of the PDF. Here we go.
Okay, here it is. Sorry, it's 62.
I found what dazed creature unable to act normally, no actions, but no penalty to AC.
Yeah. Yes, and in
Dazzled,
fact,
unable to see because of overstimulation to the eye, -1 to attack. Search.
Yes.
There is no AC in this game, though, so that might be referencing 3.5.
Yeah.
Here's the this is from the actual this is from Scrolls of Skelos. Let's get this stupid mind breaks.
Dazing.
So then in parentheses, after dazed, it says unable to take any actions, and then after dazzled for 1 minute, it says -1 penalty to attack rolls, search checks, and spot checks.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
So if they make a DC 20 fort save, nothing happens to them, but if they fail, they will be... the most important thing is that they would be, for 1 round, they would be unable to take any actions.
Okay.
Which is then my hope for us to be able to set upon them.
Yeah, because, so stunned characters on page 166 of the Atlantean core book.
Aha, okay.
But that's good. That's good enough for me. Really It's in the event that you use that against an actual adversary that I'm bothering to look it up.
That's good. It's good to know.
Yeah. Okay. Then. Points armor. Okay. So then, if you guys wish to end these guards, you certainly can do so. If you hesitate, Sir Kashvi will do it for you.
No.
Let's do it.
Sir Kashvi isn't affected by the Blue Devils thing, is he?
I didn't throw it at him, no.
Oh,
No.
okay.
So one is dazzled by you, Alina, and how does he die?
I take my dagger and I just I slit his throat.
Blood
Yeah.
sprays out onto you, I guess.
Onto me, yes, definitely.
And he falls to the ground. And Fausto, how does yours die?
This is with the stiletto. I just in the small of his neck, just through the throat.
Silent, and he drops down. Sir Kashvi, without saying anything, nods to the two of you and leaves.
Okay.
Now, what's most important is how many hit points do they happen to have, so I could get some power points out of this?
The
I don't know if I can go above my maximum though.
It's a good
That's
question.
what I'm
I know
looking
you
at.
can go below 0.
That's true.
You just
Ritual
cannot.
sacrifice must be in scrolls of Skelos also. Let's see. Ritual sacrifice.
Yeah.
No. I wonder if it's in.
There you go. Power point
Here's a
sacrifices and energy drain.
Hmm.
So without the ritual feat, it's 8 hit points per 1 power point per 8 hit points.
Yeah, this is 1 for every 4. Full 4.
Yeah. The maximum PP you can have is equal to double your base power points.
Oh. Okay.
However, each hour that passes will cause your power points to fall by 1 point until back to your base. So these guys only have 6 hit points, so you're going to get 2.
I only get I only get 1 because it's a full 4. It has to be.
Oh, full 4. Okay.
So that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it because by the time we do what we're doing, I'm sure it will have faded. So that's fine.
If you have, if you got one spell you want to get off that costs 1 power point in the
True.
interim.
I'll put it in there, and then when an hour has passed, I will
Hey,
put it back down
So-
to 8.
then you get your horses, and where do you head? The way you can think of it, there are mining villages, there are trade villages, and there are horticulture villages. So there are those that are sort of in the horticulture focus, which is most of the villages. There are those that make up a small bit of mining that goes on, and then there are those that are sort of on the central road that leads east-west, heading deeper into Ophir and from Koth.
It seems to me,
Horticulture, right?
well, possibly. I was between horticulture and trade. The reason I say trade is that there are more people passing to and fro that may have heard or seen something in one direction or another. And or perhaps it could be the case that Magaris may be in need of things and would have to trade for them. But I also agree that the horticultural villages would also be a place to start. How many? So there are many horticultural places. Is the trading village or the trade route?
There's
Is that
probably 2. There's like Nadur, and there's one at sort of the far western edge of Rabat, of the Barony.
So Nadur is the closest place. So we'd have to this way, Carl. I think also we could showcase the fact that we got away.
Right, that's true. We want the more people to know, the better, right?
Yeah, and the people who saw us get captured will then see us have, I purposely got the blood on me so they can see. And then they'll see we've got ponies, and maybe we just go in there like we're on the run and we need to get out of here, and maybe we're just, saying which is the safest route to get out of here or whatever, to make a show of that, so that will spread. But maybe we can get some information too.
Okay.
So we'll head back to Nador.
Okay.
But we'll have our horses at a charge, at a gallop, and make a lot of noise as we get into the village.
Okay. Then why don't we do this? I'm going to bring you over to Nador. Oops. I'll get rid of the guards. Guards, leave us. And then, guys, we actually have to take our mid-session break because we're already halfway through the session.
I know.
Jesus.
So for those listening at home, I'm going to put in chat, unmute yourself, Demi. Because this morning, not this morning session, but yesterday's session, I fucking got back and I forgot to unmute for the stream. So for the first 10 minutes, I was muted. So for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, unmuted. Then. Just gotta check something. I don't remember what it was. Okay, so I think we're all back now.
Yeah.
What do you guys intend on doing now?
I think we need to pull up to the Little Hammer with a little bit of commotion. What do you think, Fausto?
Well, yeah, because this is the guy that sold us out anyway.
Okay.
He's the one who reported us to the...
Well, yeah, I'm also guessing by the way that he... well, I'll speak in character, but by the way that he looked at me when we first arrived, my guess is that he mistook me for this Megaris.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly he knows of her.
So, arriving at the Little Hammer is with a bunch of noise. What do you intend on doing next?
Yeah, so I think we rear the pony, and like kind of neighs.
Yeah.
And then we'll jump out. Now, I should have asked what time of night is this?
It is in kind of the middle of the night when you guys are making your escape.
Yeah.
Right.
So, well, should we? So I guess it's closed down for the night, more or less, right?
It is, but I mean, it's one of those places where, like, if you arrive, you can knock on the door and they'll answer. A roadside inn like this sort of takes all comers, although typically folks aren't traveling at night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we just be wary, but let's knock on the door, make a commotion, and because this guy did mistake you for Megaris, so maybe he knows something.
I'm sure he definitely knows of her.
Right.
So he may know other things as well.
How do you plan on getting that information out of him?
So I had two thoughts, Carl. We could go to in two ways that I was thinking of, and I'm happy to hear any other ideas you have. One is to basically say, to actually basically say that we're actually allies of Megaris, and we're trying to get back to her. That seems to raise potentially more questions. The other is to say that
this is the guy who turned you in as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was thinking that I was her, so he would be against her. That's true. So then I guess it's saying that I actually maybe we came here to settle the score with Megaris, but we how would we get him to help us?
I would say scare him, see if he has any information.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't?
Yes.
Scare him is the idea. That's what I would say.
Let me ask you: do you think that he turned you in, knowing that you're not Megaris?
No, I think he thinks I was Megaris.
Oh.
So then, if he knew where she was, what do you think he would do?
I think he would have turned in the information about that already. So the Baron then would have had that information and would have conveyed it to us.
Yeah.
So then it seems that he probably has no idea, but he does know. For some reason, somehow he does know what she looks like. Maybe just the fact that it's a witch with a crow.
That's
raven. I mean,
probably is something the Baron was talking about as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you do ask, she is accompanied by a raven as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why it's rare you see women wandering around with a wild bird on their shoulder. That's the reason that they mistook you for her.
Right. Maybe then, it seems to me what is helpful, regardless, is to let him see that we have escaped.
Yeah.
And maybe we just
let the news be known.
Yeah, and maybe what we say we're here to do is shake him down for some food or something to take with us.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Since he's turned me in. Instead, we'd kind of threaten him, but like, give us some food and we'll let you live. But that way, it seems like we had a real reason to like wake him up, and a real reason why we didn't just murder him. Given Megaris's reputation, you would think that she would
send the hounds or something.
Yeah, so we could try that.
Yeah,
tactic.
You might know rumors like where attacks have happened, right? And we can go in that direction.
You could get that information from the Baron, though, right?
From the Baron, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and also the biggest problem I think with him is that whatever he knows, he's already passed along, and we would have basically. It seems.
Maybe it's not even worth it then.
Well, I was just thinking only because we could have somebody who has seen that we are captured and that we escaped.
Be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. She was making a noise, and I wanted to make sure she didn't hurt herself. She's just pre-barking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. That's good. So you know what I mean? Like we just have somebody in this village who saw us get captured, who is likely to spread rumors. Right. See that we've escaped, and I've got blood on me. We stole the ponies.
Yeah. Yeah, we just shake him down for some food.
Yeah, and then we take off.
We take off. Yeah, I think that's it.
So I think this is just we're trying to achieve one thing here, Kevin, and that is to have the word spread that we were captured and we escaped. Okay. So we're clearly not working for the Baron.
Okay. That can easily be accomplished. So do you bang on the door?
Yeah.
And then what?
And then I wait for him to open it, and maybe Fausto, you're ready to stick your foot in the door so he doesn't close it on us.
Okay.
Yeah. And I say, I think we have a little business to do.
He would scream and run back inside, try to get away from you.
Yeah. So can you grab him, Fausto?
Yeah, I'll try to trip him. Or grab him. I haven't used any of my.
What are you guys trying to do with this guy?
We're trying to make it. We want him to know that we escaped from the Baron, so that word spreads that we are not working for the Baron.
Okay. I mean, wasn't that the reason you killed the guards, just so that word would spread?
Yeah. I was thinking it would, be spread faster, but I guess it's just not necessary.
Okay. Well, I guess the thing I'm trying to reconcile is like, what are you guys doing to this fella other than just saying we got away?
I was gonna try to get some provisions from him, some food, since we don't have anything. But
okay, you can absolutely do that. He's a non-combatant. You guys are easily going to be able to overpower him. Yeah.
So we just overpower him. We, maybe Fausto has him overpowered or overbeared or something, and I'll grab a bunch of food.
He's got, let's see here. I think you've got the pirate ability of the subdual. Well, maybe not. If that there's a pirate ability that allows you to use your sneak attack to subdue someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like
pirate level 2 though.
Sneak attack damage. Yeah, so you're level. Yeah, it's level 3 pirate that gets that. Oh. But yeah. So you are. I think you can do sneak attack damage as subdual anyway. Just that it's like a -4 to hit with it. So if you wish to knock this guy out, that's again he's a non-combatant, so it'll be very easy to do that. Target number to hit in the game, like if you're not able to defend yourself, is always a 10. So it's pretty cool that it's like you're always going to be able to get that. And the way that the finesse rules work, it also means that like 10 plus whatever their armor is their flat-footed number to be able to cut right through their armor with a finesse weapon.
That's cool. Okay.
Not that you're going to murder this dude. So you get your provisions. Yeah. You've definitely put the fear of Set into this publican. Yeah. What are you guys doing next?
Did you want to let him know that you were not?
No.
Okay.
I think we just leave it as is.
Okay.
And we just take the provisions since we had no food or anything. Yeah. And we then head to the next village.
We're not burning the place down.
The next travel village or the next, which one do you want to go to? One of the
that's what
horticulture places or the mining?
I sound like horticulture made sense to you, Fausto. Is that correct?
Okay, well, since you said the Baron let us know where the dogs were coming from, maybe we can. Is it closer to like mining interest, or is it closer to like the?
They don't know where they know she's in the hills, which would be more so the mining.
But yeah.
Some of the horticultural places are in plateaus in here. So, and it's the horticultural places that are most terrified into not like you can stop people from working in the fields or whatnot by the howls of these things, the war dogs in the hills. Whereas the mines are underground, so so long as
let's go to the agricultural places, I think, because at least people. There'll either be people that live there and people that are with her, or colluding with her, and people that are afraid of her, right? So I don't know. Yeah, both. Okay.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
I mean, she could be holed up underground in a mining town.
It's possible. I think they're less afraid of her for the reasons that Kevin was just saying, because it's harder for the.
Yeah, they can't. They won't stop their operations. They just close them out.
Which means they may be, if they know something, more willing to tell us something.
I don't know.
Because they don't fear her as much.
Agriculture, I guess.
That all sounds good to me.
Okay. So you are traveling the road at night with your horses. Let me see here. Do I have... I think we'll use...
I have Eyes of the Cat, just to
Yeah, so you're able to actually see pretty well here.
Oh, that's cool.
Let me just quickly set up a map here. Actually didn't set up a forest trail one yet. Let me do this. Boom. Okay. Okay, that'll work. Move this one. Yeah, here we go. Alrighty. And I'm going to assume I would need to turn the fucking brightness down on this grid.
Oh, right.
Let's see here. Oh, it's actually not as obnoxious. Oh, yeah, I duplicated the map. That's why.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, so let me bring you folks over here.
Okay.
And you would have had access to torches as well, Elena.
Oh, so great.
If you wish to have a torch, are you guys riding your horses or leading your horses?
Probably would lead them, I think.
Yeah?
It's safer.
Yeah. And I would definitely like to have a torch lit as we go.
Okay, let me set the dynamic lighting here for you.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely... The last thing she wants is to be in the dark. and like metaphorically and literally.
Yeah. And then for, let's see here, Fausto, your light vision seen twice as far in torchlight. Oh, that's awesome. So also, I'll give you your... Actually, I can do both. I can give you a torchlight, and then I can also give you vision, double your torchlight vision, Fausto. So, torchlight is on the GM screen.
Okay, cool.
And the light sources. Torches 20 foot bright, 40 feet shadowy. So
I'm going to have to make a virtual visit to Noble Knight at some point this week.
It is... Well, I mean, I have you to thank for that. One of the things that is showing up, your influence, I should say.
Oh, which one is that?
The box set.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's... Okay, let's see here. Bright light. 20, dim light. 20. And I'll give you night vision for... So let's do this. Okay. And so Fausto... Oh, that's cool. Okay, so Fausto can actually see substantially further than you can in the light just because of his night vision.
Awesome.
Let me give you a horse token here. Zombie horse, is that what you guys asked for? Oh, no, sorry, you wanted a horse. Forgive me.
Yes. It does feel like that's not exactly right.
No. I don't even know what fucking game that was for. I've got a zombie horse.
That's funny.
Let's see here. No, that's not it. Oh, that'll do. These D&D horses.
Okay.
And I think they're large creatures. And I'll tell you how many hit points it has.
Oh.
Cav, why are you giving something hit points?
I was going to say, I feel like we don't need to know that, but apparently we do.
Riding horse has 19 hit points.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well.
Sure, it'll be fine.
It's almost as much as I have, so.
Okay. And we got yellow and blue, so I'll put dots on to mark the ownership of the horses. Let me bring you over here, guys.
Okay, cool.
So these are you're heading to the east, I think, along here.
Okay.
And what you can hear, the reason we're going over here is because as you're making your way along in the darkness, this is now the dead of night. You've escaped quite late, interrogated the guy, stole some stuff, got some supplies, and then headed out. So it's got to be like 3 a.m. when you are traveling along, and you can hear a howl. And the howl is... Would you each give us a listen check as well? And everyone gets a hero point as well.
Oh, yes. Okay. Fantastic.
I gotta start using these things.
Yeah, you do.
Or fate point.
Woo. Not too bad.
21. Pretty good.
I'm rolling listen, you said.
Yeah, and Kevin, I'm going to take away one of my PowerPoints because I think it's been more than an hour.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Would have bled off by now. Yeah. 14. Okay. So you can tell, Fausto, that it is coming from sort of somewhere nearby in the hills. Something has howled. And Olena, what you can tell with that listen check, it sounds both like an actual wolf or, husky or something kind of yowling at the moon. But there's also hidden within it some kind of furious scream. And both happening at the same time. What do you guys do?
Fausto, did you hear that?
I hear wolves. Maybe it is the dogs.
But the scream as well.
I hear no scream.
It seems to me these wolves must have found some prey. Perhaps we should see if we can
investigate.
It seemed to be coming from this way. What do you think? What did you hear?
I just hear a general direction.
So I'll point whatever direction I think that it sounded like, maybe, Kevin.
So you guys will also move you up a little further into the map here, just so we're kind of in the center of where, these twisting things. This is how uneven the surface is, or the terrain is too. It's got to be, very unwelcoming for late night high speed chases.
Yeah.
And what you hear is, in this direction, a low, just at the edge of the firelight. So around here, for Elena, it goes to about there.
Yep.
Fausto, it is you who is both fortunate and unfortunate enough to see what is stalking you. Because it looks like this.
Oh my, yeah.
And Fausto, I'd like you to give us a will save for Terror of the Unknown.
Ooh.
While you're doing that, I'll place my friend here.
Will's not my good one.
Uh-oh.
I think I'll use a fate point.
Yeah, go ahead. So re-roll. And if your dice is less than 10, or is 10 or less, then you add plus 10 to the result.
So just 10 or less.
What you do. It's 4, so that's 14, that's 15. Yeah. The difficulty of it is, I think it's 10 plus its hit dice. So let's see here. I think that's how that worked. Let's see. There is 10. Go. Terror of the Unknown. 10 plus half the hit die. Okay. So you, with the fate point being spent, you have steeled yourself against this thing. Let me place it on the map here. Let me take my token off the fucking...
I point at
tool.
I go, Olina, there. It is a wolf with a man's head in its mouth. But
demon wolves.
But not biting down on it. It makes no sense.
Hey.
You probably hear me like shudder a little bit, and then I kind of shake my head and go and draw my blade.
Awesome. Let's roll initiative. Okay, so
Alrighty.
Add a turn. That's what I'm doing. Nat 20 for initiative.
10 for me.
14.
Okay.
I said 11.
Oh, you rolled twice.
Yeah.
So
you can change that to 14, Carl.
Okay.
And I'll reorder everything. Descending. Okay. I mentioned this last night, or yesterday, but almost a year with no erased initiative trackers.
All right.
Yeah. Let's see. We only have 2 more days.
Yeah.
I feel like you can do it.
Okay. This is when I'll fuck it up. It's when I'm brain dead and overtired and I'm good.
That's right.
All right. Then, first up are these things. Let me make a...
Okay.
Okay. Would you both kindly give us a listen check once again?
Alrighty.
Nice.
17.
Awesome.
Nice.
Fausto, something has just hit the ground behind you, and you're able to spy, like, probably can't see, you can't see where it is because of the intervening hills here, but you've heard something hit the ground over here, and it is trying to be quiet and sneaking up on you. It is a second one of these war dogs.
Mm-hmm.
This one is going to, I think, just slowly 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Jeez.
Stalk forward. You can tell it's not moving at its full rate of the full rate it could do, and it is sort of moving its head around like it's a wolf that's moving, but then the human head within it is likewise kind of making sound, and its arms are kind of grasping out, but discordantly with the way that the animal was moving too, almost like something was wedged or trapped within. First, Olena, you do get as a sorcerer, I believe, a bonus against terror of the unknown.
I got. Well, I have +2 on all my will saves. I don't see a separate.
Oh, maybe you don't.
I don't think I do.
That's your iron will. For some reason, I thought that. Well, in any event, give us a will save, please.
Alrighty. Will saving throw. Here we go. Oh, I can do it from. I'm gonna try using my.
Yeah, there's that macro. It does work.
Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. Will save. 25.
Huge. Okay, so then what this thing is going to do is it's going to try and demoralize you, Olena.
Okay.
So I rolled for my intimidate. That's a 20 on the nose, 20. You will need to roll 1d20 plus your level, which is 5, plus your wisdom modifier, whatever that is.
Right. My wisdom modifier is 3, so 1d20 plus 8.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here. Come on.
If you have any bonus against fear or
25.
terror checks.
Oh, wait, no, nothing. What happened here? Did it
roll?
That was my will save. That's weird. Oh, I see. I got 2 slashes in there. That's
okay.
There we go. 24.
Very nice. Okay, so that was, mine was 20 in the nose. That's huge. So this thing tries to scare you, Elena. What is your reaction?
I think, because Fausto alerted me to what it looked like prior to my seeing it, that helped me, not be as fearful once it came out of the darkness toward me. And so, I back up a little bit, but I stand my ground.
Love it. The horses, why don't you each give us a D20 roll? They have plus, I think we've got
2 for mine.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, the 2 of them are fucking terrified. They're not quite bolting yet, but it's only because you guys are holding on to them.
George got a 19. This is...
Oh, 19 is pretty... Oh, sorry, your dice rolled twice again. 19. That is, your horse is perhaps just picking up on your, as someone younger would say, younger than me would say, your vibe.
My vibe, right, exactly. Whatever that means. I think maybe it has to do with my fact that I use nature magic sometimes.
There you go. Then, Fausto, what are you doing?
Yeah, I tell him that there's another one out there. I can hear it. So I think I'm gonna. I've seen that the horse is freaking out. I mean, they were good horses for the the time we had them. I think Fausto is gonna sneak to or move to here and draw both weapons.
Bolt.
Yeah, he's gonna draw both weapons and kind of crouch, try to listen for that other one.
Yeah, give us a hide check, please.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, big money.
It should be good.
24. Yeah, awesome. Hey, Olena, what are you doing? You're muted.
Yeah.
Timo.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. So I wanted to try to step here if I can, just to get a little bit of protection from the horse. And then I would like to cast a spell.
Interesting. What are you thinking?
It is called Greater Summon Beast, which allows me to call upon an animal that would be local to the area.
Yeah.
And I can choose the size by the number of power points I spend, which I would like to do a large, which would be 4 power points.
Okay.
And it will do anything I ask, including fight enemies. Okay. But on any round that it takes damage, at the end of that round, is it the round or when it takes the damage? But either way, if it takes damage, it has to make a will saving throw against a DC determined by my magic attack roll. So I will roll that now. So this will be its DC.
Nat 20, baby! Beautiful!
Look at that.
Holy shit!
All right.
So you're calling on the children of Jebel Sag.
Yes.
What are you trying to summon?
I would think that I have some amount of understanding of what types of animals that might be in this in Ophir, in this kind of region. So I'm guessing what I'd like is something that I don't want another wolf. I'm looking for something that's huge, like I don't know if this is large or not, but like a moose or something that like
a moose wouldn't be here. That would be more than a bear would be here.
A bear. Okay, great. Yeah, that would be perfect.
Okay, let me get bear token here. So I think there's stats for the bear for a bear in the core book. I will say the bestiary of the Hyborian Age. It only came out in the 2nd edition. Stats are completely compatible with first.
Oh,
and it consolidates many of the monsters that were introduced in first edition's source books. The 2nd edition of it is honestly like the 2nd edition of many, many, many role-playing games, where it just takes all the shit that was produced for the first one and sort of consolidates them in a smaller group of books.
Yeah.
So let's see here.
All right, let me see if I can find a bear in here first.
Oh, there's an ape. Gray ape. Well, those are carnivorous.
Here's one. I found one on page 300, Kevin.
Yep. Okay. So, here you go. But, it's so close to my owl bear. So, let me give control over to Elena.
Cool.
There we go. 51 hit points. We'll just go with the average. Or do you want to roll? I know you like rolling for Rock Slide.
Yeah, what the heck? Let's do it. It's according to this, it's 68 plus 24, but are we using
go ahead. Yeah, that works for me.
Okay, let's do it. Roll 68 plus 24. Come on. 53.
53. It's 2 more than average. That's good.
Yep, I'll take it.
And
there's a bear.
He's under control.
There's a bear.
Do not worry. I do have control of it. Cool.
Okay. Let's see here.
And I just say to it, defend me. The beast and its demonic mutation. Really nice.
It has a move of 40.
Oh, okay. I think what I'm going to have it do then is go here to block. So that's 20 feet to kind of block if it can. I know the wolf might be able to like jump up around it or something, but at least it's going to start there.
Okay.
And I don't think, and that's it. So I'll just, I don't think you can fit into here close enough to actually get an attack. Unless she does have a reach.
It has a reach of 10.
It does. It has 10 foot. Yeah, okay, so I'll let it stay here. And that should be 10 feet about. And then, okay, great. So it's got, it cannot take a full attack because it moved. So it's got a claw attack. Plus, it is a plus 11 attack. Okay,
this is a 3rd edition bear. I'm pretty sure if it hits with both, it gets to do that fucking rend.
The Ren thing.
Yeah.
I'll look it up. All right, here's my 30 to hit.
No, it's a bear hug. It's got improved
Bear hug.
grab and a bear hug that does 3d10 plus 12 damage.
Oh my.
Holy shit.
All right, well, on this turn now, he already moved, so all I can do is this.
Okay.
But that, I'm going to guess, probably hits, and so let me roll
19
some...
does hit, not a crit, but does hit.
Yeah, oh, true, right, yeah.
Yeah, and then go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, the damage is 1d8 plus 10.
Okay.
1d8 plus 10. Is that right? 1d8 plus 10? Did I read that right? 1d10 plus 8. See that? I knew something was wrong. Okay. 12 damage.
Okay.
Ah.
Just checking here.
Really 10 plus 12. I mean, that's after you've done your...
Yeah, wild. Okay. All right, so 12.
Yes.
The bear has... the claws have no armor piercing.
Correct.
So then it is... There we go. Hits this thing. Then it is this thing's turn, or the war dog's turn. It will step forward to avoid the attack of opportunity, so it ducks underneath that paw, and then it is going to try and... So what is the DR of the bear? DR 5.
5, yep.
Okay. This thing is going to power attack.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Try and...
They mean business.
Get this. Let's see. So that means... Oh, there we go. Okay. That is a 19 total.
Yep, that's going to hit.
Defense is a 14. Okay. Is that the... Oh, it's his dodge defense. All right, so that hits. Then damage is... plus... that is... there's no AP for the bite as well. But that is 15 damage.
15, okay. So that means I take 5 of that, correct? The DR 5?
15, if you've got DR 5, you take 10 points of damage.
Okay. All right, there we go.
Okay. And then what happens when the grizzly takes damage?
At the end of the round, I need to make a will saving throw against a DC of 30.
Okay. So
my magic attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, that was the end of the round, right? Or
no, because that was the end of the round. Then is this top of the round is when they're attacking it.
Okay, cool. Okay. Good.
And then
so
this
at the end
other
of this round,
one,
I will make that roll.
Sure. Is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I'm a dumbass. I made the fucking I made the grid so transparent I could barely see it now. So like, who has the last laugh now? Roll 20. Good golly.
Like, we told you.
Yeah. There's a reason we make it. Okay, there you go. Is that easier to see for you guys too? It's like there's no middle ground. It's always going to look like a crazy grid or
it's all or nothing.
Good lord. Yeah. All right. So that is 40. It sees the horse and it's going to complete its charge, I guess. 6. Yeah. Up onto that horse. Nat 20. Confirm crit.
Oh, man.
4. Do not confirm crit. No crit.
Okay, good. Whew.
Okay. And damage is... does the horse have any DR? I think so. But let's see.
Good question.
Guys, don't worry. I've got stats for a kangaroo. So...
that's what I should have summoned.
Yep. That's awesome.
Yeah. My Kangaroo Jack themed adventure.
Ophir and a kangaroo.
Okay. No DR, so it means it takes full damage from this.
Okay.
Yeah, that is 15 points of damage once again.
Okay, so. Oh, you know what?
Can you edit it? Did I forget to?
No, I cannot.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass. I did it again. There you go. Now you can do it.
Okay. Minus 15. Not doing too well.
Okay. Fausto, what are you doing? It seems to be completely unaware of you.
I can 5-foot step and still get a full attack, right?
Yes, you can.
Oh, nice.
And he will do that. He'll 5-foot step and then choppy chop.
Okay. So you got both your
and
arming sword and your.
Yeah, and I keep closing my character sheet. All right. All right. So here is the arming sword. There's the same. Wait, are they the same?
It's the same thing for both the arming sword and the short sword. Yeah. Both are finesse weapons, so you'll use the same.
No, well, but they're different. I think it's because of the
two-weapon fighting is pretty forgiving in this game, and so.
Oh, one is light. Yes.
Yeah, as long as one is light, which is the short sword, then you're.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
no penalty.
+8 on both. Okay. So here's the first one.
Okay. Solid hit, and that is more than its DR. So you'll be able to do damage directly to it.
So I roll a damage roll.
Yes, please.
The arming sword and the snap attack.
Sneak attack. It'll be 3d8 with the sneak attack.
All right, so I'll just do the roll the damage, and then I'll roll 3d8.
Oh, it's a damage. Yowza.
And 3d8.
Okay, and then the sneak attack is 3d8. Okay.
11. Sorry.
Yeah, it keeps double rolling.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's double rolling when I do. Maybe I'll just type it out. It double rolls when I use the shortcut.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then your short sword.
Short sword. Okay. Same thing, right?
Same attack. Yeah.
13.
It is a 10 is what you're attacking. So yeah, that is a hit. Doesn't get through its DR though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But do I get sneak attack on this too?
You do.
All right. So that's only 3d6 though, right?
Only 3d6 for the short sword. Yeah.
Right. So first, here's the base.
Okay, 5.
5, and then you said
3d6.
3d6. 11.
Nice.
Hey, this thing is down. You leap out, plunge both of your weapons into it. It is gone. Now something is happening as you withdraw your weapons as well.
Oh.
Olena, what are you doing?
I don't like that something is happening.
As I withdraw.
I'm gonna have the Ophir Grizzly make an attack against that demon wolf.
Okay.
Let me back up here.
It is not moving, so it can do all full attack.
Oh, right, full attack. That's true. I could sacrifice that to do the crush. In place of its 2 claw attacks.
Is the bear hug something you can do automatically, or is it something you do after you?
Sorry. Yes. I have to get a hold of it first. Yeah. That's true. Okay, let me just do a full attack. So let me just start with the 2 claws. So here's the first claw.
So you actually only need to hit with 1 claw to do the improved grab. By the by.
Okay. Cool.
15 is he's dodging. That is a hit.
Okay, and then here's a 2-second hit.
Oh, that is a big hit. Yeah. So both claws hit. Go ahead
and then
damage.
There'll be some damage here. Should have it already in. Here it is. There's 1. There's 2. 14 and 12. So 26.
Okay. So it's being battered back and forth. It is still up.
Okay. And then I got a bite attack.
Hold on. Let's take a look at what improved grab.
Improved grab. To use this ability, the bear must hit with a claw. If it gets a hold, it can bear hug.
Okay.
But it says a bear that gets a hold can make a single bear hug in place of its 2 claw attacks. So it's a little bit I have to do that my next. I'm not sure how that works.
So, let's take a look at improved grab. I can't remember if it's. I think like in 3.5 that is a. It's not a feat. It's a.
Just like a monster ability. Yeah.
Which it is in this too. I just need to figure out where the heck monster abilities are. The universal abilities. Here we go.
Yeah.
Class skills. Improved grab, page 296. If the creature hits with a melee attack, it deals normal damage and attempts to start a grapple as a free action without provoking attack of opportunity. No initial touch is required. Improved grab works only against creatures of medium size or smaller, which this creature is.
Okay.
So you automatically do that after one. I think what it means is that after you...
Oh, I see. I think this is what it's maybe is stating that makes these two things make sense. The improved grab, if I hit with a claw attack, then I can do a bear hug. Or I can instead sacrifice my 2 claw attacks to automatically do a bear hug.
Once you've got a hold of them. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, so you hit with the 1, so you would have been able to start a grapple. So that is... your grapple bonus, I think, is your base attack bonus. Oh, is it listed there already?
Yeah, which is nice. It's after its base attack.
Oh, yeah, awesome. Plus 16. Yeah.
So here we go.
Okay.
Plus
I'll pose.
26.
Let's see. Yeah, 17. So you grab hold of this thing and then go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Here we go. 3d10 plus 12. 27.
You can hear this thing splintering and breaking as it crushes it against its chest. Then give us your will save, right?
Throw. Yeah, so it's got a will save of plus 3.
Okay.
So probably no way of doing this.
Your magic attack roll, wasn't it a 20?
It was a 30. Yeah, the 30.
Yeah, so like that 20. So
yeah.
So it sort of rears back as it tries to free itself, but it is under your will for the next hour. Isn't it? Or is it 5 minutes?
I think it's only 5 minutes.
Oh, right. Okay.
But that's okay.
So I mentioned something unusual was happening.
Yes. I'm very curious.
So these are... What you see is as this thing hits the ground, there is a horrible detaching that occurs between a mutilated carcass of a wolf and a human.
Yep, okay. I see where this is going.
The same is left at the as a bloody ruin at the feet of the grizzly as well. These things seem to have been fused with the carcass of wolves. They otherwise appear to be men.
Crazy.
Oh, yikes. Okay. This is doubly foul. She now possesses the power to take humans and not only bend them to her will, but literally put them into merge them with the bodies of these wolves.
Would you give us a knowledge arcane roll, Elena?
Yes, I can. Let's see here. 26.
Wow. What's Arcana? I don't know why I kept saying. I think I had a typo in the sheet, and I just thought it was Arcane.
No.
It is Arcana, just like every other version of D&D.
No, you never know. They make some changes.
What you can see is there are what look to be inscribed, not runes in a Nordheimer sense, but there are ritual markings that have been branded or carved into the bodies of these men in their undamaged place. And you do not recognize the script.
Okay. Which is in itself telling.
Yeah.
I'm down on one knee as I can inspect the thing, and I kind of like, I have a sort of spidery, way of moving, and so I'm kind of looking around, looking over its body, and like I see this, and I look closely at it, and from the side, and I see Miss Fausto that she now possesses magic, perhaps more ancient than any I have ever seen.
Should be a grizzly's going to wander off.
Yeah.
Do you have heal?
With my picnic basket.
Yes. Hey, boo boo.
I couldn't help it. That is, I wonder when the last, what age person is the last one to have watched Yogi Bear?
Whoever owns the IP right now will shit out some terrible 3D thing.
You're probably right. It probably already happened.
Yeah.
I already forgot what I'm looking up now. What am I looking up?
Heal.
Heal, right, heal. I am not trained in heal.
Oh, okay. You're not. Are you trained in heal at all, Fausto?
I call you over.
It says I must be trained because it doesn't say untrained.
So heal, you can.
It has 3. I only have a 3 in it.
Yeah, there isn't something that is UT. Then it is a. It's only the ones that say UT or T that.
Oh, that's true. Right.
Limit you to a max of 10. So the reason I ask is because you can do a heal check after combat against a target number of 15. On a success, it regains 1 point per character level or hit die plus their constitution modifier. So you could try and bind your horse's wounds if you like.
So maximum I can roll though is not going to be high enough for a 15, unless I roll a crit.
What's your score?
Oh no, sorry. It's not untrained. Sorry, that's not.
Yeah,
I'm looking up handle animal, which is right above it.
Oh,
that's
okay.
The untrained one. Sorry. Here we go. 16.
There you go. So you're able to bind, and your horse I think has 3 hit dice. Let's see. Here we go. Riding horse has 3 hit dice, so it'll gain 3, and its constitution modifier plus 2, so it'll gain 5 hit points back.
All right.
It is quite badly injured, so I guess it's recovers a bit, but yeah.
All right. Well, we won't ride it.
Ride it. All right. Do you think they came from somewhere, or they just wander? Is there any way that you could track them with your magics?
You can hear, I think, because Fausto's got a better listen. You can hear a howl from further off in the hills. They may be hunting. And it's the similar yowling mix that Olena, now that she's described it to you, you hear it again, and it's this combination of a scream and a howl.
Is there like a general direction they're coming from, or
further in the hills? To the north, like towards the Corinthian mountains.
I would like to send my raven, Benko, to scan the area, having clearly it has just seen these demonic wolf fusions. Yeah. To see that it might see any signs of.
So you looked this up last time. What's the sort of level of control you can have over your?
I can't see through its eyes or anything. I can just basically tell it to do something, and then it can come back and tell me if it, and give me a sign. It can't speak to me.
Ravens have low light vision.
Yeah.
Okay. So then,
but is that going to? But if they're high enough, it's not gonna. That vision won't extend to the ground with no torchlight.
No, it won't.
Okay, so I wouldn't do that then, because it wouldn't be helpful.
What you need is an owl.
Yeah, exactly. God damn it, you know. Well,
look at the you're useless.
Well, actually, I could. Well, would an owl? Let me ask this: if I have summon, so what I used just previously for the bear was summon a greater summon beast. I also have just regular summon beast. Are owls native to this?
Oh yeah,
area?
Yeah.
Okay.
Owls only have low light vision as well.
Oh, okay.
But they also gain a +8 racial bonus on spot checks in areas of shadow illumination.
Oh, okay. Well, it might be worth trying because if it's small, I'm guessing it's a small creature.
It is a tiny creature.
Tiny. Okay. Well, it would only cost me 1 power point.
Okay. And I don't want to be morbid, but you could sacrifice that horse.
No, let's see what happens. I'm gonna save it for now.
Yeah.
Maybe a little later. So I spend a power point. I automatically summon it. It's the same thing. I have it for 5 minutes, just like the greater summoning. And if it takes damage, it's got to make that will saving throw.
Okay.
Let me spend a power point first before I forget. Okay. And then let me make a magic attack just so we know what it is. So it's a DC of 23 if it takes damage.
I don't think it can, unless it rolls a nat 20, it can't. It's got a +2 will saving throw.
No, okay. All right. So that's not bad then. So I'll have it spend 5 minutes, the 5 minutes that I have control over it, scanning the area. And then if it spots something, to come back and, point me in the right direction.
Yeah, so it definitely does. It returns and does spot something. So like, what is there any additional? What level of information can you gather from it with this?
They mostly they intend you to use this for combat primarily.
Okay.
Animal ally, which is the raven, is different. It's got different rules for it. But it will do anything I ask it to do. Is what it's stated.
Zenko is incidentally in that tree just to the north and sulking.
That's fair. I have to make it up to him. Let me get back to some beast here. All right. Summon. Summonings.
Because if you're trying to say to get it to lead you in the direction of more of these things, give us a handle animal check.
Okay.
I think I'll give you a +4 because of the spell.
Okay.
On top of whatever I can't remember if it's called animal handling or handle animal.
I think it's handle animal.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. And yeah, it doesn't, it's very vague, Kevin. It just says the animal will serve the sorcerer without question, including attacking his enemies. But let me make a handle animal.
Okay.
And then, where is it? Here it is. It doesn't let me add the 4, so 18 in total.
18. Okay, so the reason I was going to get your rules, because the carcass and the corpse separated after you killed them.
Right.
So they're not quite clear, but I think you're able to get it to understand, and it is, it's sort of to the northeast where more of these things are. That's the direction where you hear the howls.
Okay, perfect. I mean, that at least confirms something that we have a feeling we're going in the right
Maybe they
direction.
have like a range. Maybe they, she has to command them to send them out in a certain direction from a certain distance.
Possibly.
So.
Yeah, Elena could tell you, like, if she wasn't nearby, she must be unbelievably powerful, because it's an incredibly taxing spell to be able to sense remotely for any extended bit of time. Mm-hmm. And the kind of things that you typically gain extra power points from are things like having a cult, having access to some demon or some other source of power. all sorcery in the Hyborian world needs to be driven by this stuff. Yeah, and which is to say, like, unless she is crazy powerful and able to work from a distance as well as these other things, then you're right, Fausta, she may be nearby.
Yep.
Be wary.
I do wonder, Olina, are we? I did not like the Baron. I did not care for the Baron so much and his pet sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
So are we looking to parlay with this? We just trying to steal the artifact?
The
horn of wolf melding with peoples?
Yes, so that I have heard of that talisman of old. Thought they would come up with a more clever name, but it was actually one hands. I believe we should just steal the talisman and return it to the Baron. I do not like him either.
Summon werewolves on the anyway.
My greatest concern is that we both return to our crewmates.
This is true.
So things may change when we encounter her, but you raise a good question. Perhaps we make our final decision once we come upon her, see how she reacts. But my first thought is to get the talisman from her. She's clearly casting evil sorceries. I mean, this is unnatural to say the least. I mean, even my magic is unnatural in its way, but I do not do things like this.
I mean, didn't you slit that man's throat and power your magic?
I did with it.
I'm just saying. Is the conversation
she is worse
as we're walking it at night? You know.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe one we've had like before.
Yeah.
She's like, yes. I mean, but the problem is, it seems to me that she is far worse. But I would not do this. This is a far worse fate than death.
Absolutely. Now help me slit this horse's throat.
Yeah. Now go over here. Hold the horse very like this.
Come here, battery.
Oh my God.
Well, you could potentially draw 2 power points from that horse.
So
Evan is tempting me.
So if I were near death and you could use anyway.
There's a cool. It's
these are probably philosophical discussions we have had.
As an example, one of the cool things actually you can get with the multi-classing, Darren's character as a pirate can coup de grace as it's like a move action or something like that in combat. Oh. But he's also got ritual caster, so he can
oh my God,
stab someone and draw their power.
I mean, I will say they did a good job of figuring out how to make it so that you can play a sorcerer or any kind of magic user without violating the spirit of the Conan stories.
Absolutely. Like it's an odious practice. And this is like the most palatable version of sorcery you can play. So like I agree. I think it does a good job of capturing the real ugliness of being a sorcerer while making it a gameable kind of way.
Yeah, like a character that, could actually be with a group. I mean, they wouldn't just all turn on her immediately and just the witch. So, yeah.
So then what are you guys planning on doing?
I think we should let us proceed northeast with our remaining pony and a torch to light the way.
Yep. Let's go.
And we should keep our ears out, because I think, Kevin, what I might do as soon as we hear something, depending on what it is, I may douse the torch. Depending on how close the sound is. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to find. I think I've got. Oh yeah, that'll work. Let me this, guys. It's funny for a game that is a holiday, one-shot thing. I have so many pages for this game already. Oh, this won't quite work. Well, you're just gonna have to ignore the tin shack in the foreground. The terrain looks pretty fucking great for it.
Okay, cool.
All right, let me grab your tokens. The proper size tokens. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Do really like that you can zoom into different levels at different pages, and it'll remember it in Jump Gate. Okay,
right,
guys, go.
Oh, that is a great image.
Yeah, I like the real good, like hilly, kind of like foothills, almost in the mountains kind of vibe to it.
Totally.
Just ignore the tin shack, the famous tin shack in the Hyborian Age.
And of course.
The tinsmiths of Shem have been very busy.
That's right.
It's the only outhouse in Ophir.
Yes. The lineup. Let me tell you. So what is the plan for trying to approach here anyway?
Neither of us can look for tracks. I think, is that right, Carl?
Right, that's correct.
Yeah.
Well, Dana.
Yeah.
Should give us a knowledge arcana check.
Yes.
But I've learned the proper name. You're keeping your horse, right? Horse named Sacrifice is not around? Or still around?
Sacrifice Jim, the horse.
Yeah.
You
wouldn't sacrifice me, would you, Elena?
Not if it's a talking horse. You can make a
yeah, well, exactly. If it suddenly starts talking, all bets are off. I got a 29 on my Arcana check.
Okay. 29. All right.
Yeah. I feel like we should leave. I think we should leave offering down here at the shack.
All right. Tie him up loosely to trees we could walk away if needs be, but he's not going to wander off.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll remove offering from here. So 29 is really good. So imagine you're able to how your divinatory powers work. If you were able to somehow contact or connect with your servants the way you do with your animals and things like that. How do you think you would figure out where you would be if you had those things deployed?
I probably would have to I would try to triangulate where, the range around which I would have the ability to contact those entities, whatever they are. So that would be like a circle with a radius, and I'd go right to the center of that radius.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to try to figure that out, and I don't know if there's any. Probably there. I don't know actually how this would work in the game / in Conan, but whether there's residual traces of sorcery.
I don't think there is
I don't think there is either.
Like detect magic kind of.
Yeah.
Or
I don't think so.
But let's take a look here. Like there are some baseline abilities that you do get that aren't like your whole thing of the rule defense. A defensive blast is a free action. You use up all your power points, and everything within 10 feet of you take 1d6 fire damage per power point expended.
That is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think I won't do it right now. I'm going to wait. Just spontaneously combust. Let's see here.
Oh, there's a rule of obsession. I love that. Yeah, like there's some really great guides for role playing and stuff like that for playing sorcerers too. So it's not like you're just playing a magic user.
Right.
a rule of the master.
Okay.
Corruption. Man, this is all sounding great.
Yeah.
I don't see it in here. I wonder if it's like one of the warding. It may be actually a spell under one of the schools of sorcery.
Warding is different. It lets me essentially sort of like a counter spell. I'm looking to see if it's under Knowledge Arcana, if there's something. Arcana. Not really. No. It would seem to me that that probably wouldn't be the case.
No, I don't. It doesn't feel like.
It doesn't feel Conan-y.
I'll take a look at Scrolls of Skelos tonight and see if there's anything, because that's worth.
That's cool. Yeah, I'd love to know, but I also it makes sense to me in this moment that I would be able to do that. But so I'm just going to use my. I mean, she's smart as well, and I think maybe between the fact that Fausto is also intelligent, we could work out, where the center of that circle might be and try to head in that direction.
So what's I could see listen being one of them, because they're howling. You're sort of using their ability to howl, scream, to communicate with one another. You could use that to coordinate where the center is.
Mm-hmm.
So
and
go ahead, George.
I would say I wonder if
you could use your divination to double check it too, right?
That's what I was going to say. But I would have him do the list, have Fausto listen first.
Yeah. Okay.
So Fausto, why don't you give us a... I'm going to roll randomly and tell you how many chances you've got.
Okay.
I think it'll be, because that'll tell you like how much time that she and her pack are hunting. Because also you've got 2 members of the pack dead, so they may send the rest in search of you.
Right.
You can still hear them howling, Fausto.
Okay.
Try again.
I will try again.
Oh, I guess you could also fate.
Oh, nice.
Big roll. Okay. So there's got to be, you can picture like in the montage of this, you guys are traveling through these darkened hills. It's not bright like this, but there's a lot of, things that appear to be tracks that don't go anywhere, and then you have to double back. You're able to scramble your way along. Also, incidentally, I don't know why there's goddamn pine trees in every fucking painting. It seems impossible to paint deciduous trees, but like the amount of illustrations, and I get these are mountainous, so coniferous trees typically grow in the alpine regions. But like, man, I was trying to find an illustration of a town with coniferous or deciduous trees in it. Fucking impossible. Everything is pine trees because they're so fun to paint, apparently. So good golly. Anyway, I saw the pine trees and it made me think of that again. These are probably appropriate given the altitude, but
right. That's fair.
But what you find, Fausto, is with this moving along, you're able to figure out sort of a rough estimate of where Olena might want to look with her divinations. There's perhaps a kind of like face in profile looking peak, and you're able to point like it's in sort of this in that direction.
General direction. Maybe it's the focus that we've talked about. Like the towers in Spider Haunted Zamora are like focus.
Yeah. Why didn't you bring your Spider Haunted Tower, Olena? I don't know.
Yeah.
Olena's instant Spider Haunted Tower fortress.
Okay.
The Zamoran Bob Ross. Let's put a Spider Haunted Tower of Mystery right here.
When you were talking about the pine trees, I was thinking about Bob Ross.
I was thinking about Bob Ross too. Because he would paint deciduous trees.
He would.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to spend... I only have a precious few power points remaining, but I'm going to spend 2 of them in order to...
There's a very nervous look on Offering's face.
Exactly. I turn away. I turn around to not face him. And my eyes flip back in my head, and like I send my mind out into to the location where Fausto has directed me. Now, to remind you, I can only, it takes me a full round to cast it, but I have to spend 2 power points per minute, so I only can do this for 1 minute of scrying.
Yeah.
I can do it anywhere within 1,500 miles, but first I need to make a magic attack roll. Okay, 24. Okay, so that I am able to cast the spell. Okay. So then I have 1 minute to look in that area where Fausto has pointed me to.
Why don't you give us a search check, please?
Great. Here we go. Search. Here we go. Nope. Somebody's rolling using a fate point.
Okay. Nat 20. Holy shit. Is that your third Nat 20 today?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
I think this is now we found my game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what a surprise, right?
It's true.
3rd edition based, and it's Conan, so
exactly.
It is at least 2 of the Venn circles of the Venn diagram.
That's right.
For you. Okay, so here is what you see, standing and overseeing seemingly these things, and you managed to perfectly fucking place it.
Awesome. Ooh, that's an awesome illustration.
That's cool.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's from Simba Room.
Oh, really? Okay. That's
Simba Room has fucking
cool.
amazing art in it.
Yeah. Free League in general, their books, just
amazing.
The art usually is fantastic. Yeah. I love great. Martin Grip. Man.
Yeah.
Stuff is great. Okay. That's cool. That looks like it, maybe it's the person we're looking for.
Yeah. Can you see why the mistake was made now too?
Yeah, totally. So I think so. My eyes flip back down, and I turn over to Fausto. We found her. You were right. We must proceed with haste. She may leave before we get there.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's leave the pony behind then.
So, do you wish to try and avoid any of the war dogs, or are you not worried about them finding you?
I would like to.
Yeah, you're right.
I would like to avoid them because we're I don't know, our goal. I mean, I don't think our goal is really there to kill her. It's just to get that thing.
Yeah, I agree.
And get out of Ophir.
Yes, I. If we can do that, if we can do it. I mean, he did tell us he did say he wants to burn her dead or alive.
Yeah.
So he kind of did want us to, but he'll make an exception that we just brought the talisman. But
no,
we can just see what happens.
Why
are you telling me that's not a trustworthy face? Come on.
Why are we giving it to? No. We just.
There's worse. I think there's worse in this world than him.
Yeah. I mean, you think he's gonna track us all across Ophir into Argos and then across?
Olena does have. There's
that guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Olena, you have your thing.
He's got it. Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, I do think so. At least me, not you. You're fine.
Yeah, but I should have tried to just sleight of hand that thing. Dang it! All right.
If you wish,
interesting.
One of the things you can do with a fate point is edit a scene.
Oh, that's true. We
so
haven't used it for that yet.
Retroactively do something like that. I'd probably charge more than one. But if you'd like to have us flash back and have Elena saying "Oh, I'm so concerned about this stuff," we can
I will do that.
Sure,
that's amazing.
Give me a second. I need to grab one book. It's got. I know. There's probably stats for sorcerers somewhere else, but I know where one is, and I still have it.
That's awesome. No, what a great idea, Carl. I hadn't even thought about that. And you've got plenty of fate points. So
I just spent 2, so just
nice. Yeah, and we've only got 30 more minutes in the game, which is crazy. So it's a good time to use them. I know it goes so fast.
I was like, oh man, how much? Thank you for doing a lot of the heavy lifting, George.
No, not at all. I feel like I got us into this mess. What was the advantage that I, got to play earlier yesterday, so I got myself back reoriented to the
This
system.
is good.
So
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Like I'm very nostalgic for 3.5.
yeah,
Oh, me too. We were talking about that afterwards today. Like, man, I really enjoy 3.5.
Even though when I was thinking about that one campaign I wanted to run, there's so many cool things you can do with it, and then instead of getting into the archetype jungle, you can do this prestige, work towards prestige classes.
There's always going to be, like with second edition. Like I was really nostalgic for second edition. We played a lot of second edition, and I remembered why I stopped playing that edition.
But I am enjoying first edition a lot. So I just I think part of it is a group, and then I don't get any arguments about rulings if I need to. I don't need to dig into the Tome of Gygax to find the rule. I just it sounds reasonable. Right. Okay, let's just stay consistent. Right, so
for third, it was what the heck is it? The Rules Compendium. Here it is.
Oh right, yep.
Yeah, like this is
that was a
one
great
of the
book.
last books that was released for it. I just fucking loved.
Yes.
When we were playing 3.5 Barrel Maze, I just loved using it. It was really yeah. It was lack of attendance. That was the only reason we stopped playing that one. It was tough to run that game with 2 players.
Right.
Okay, I've got stats for a sorcerer now, which incidentally I'm getting out of the second edition core book. Second edition does have some great stuff in it as well. Go ahead and give us a sleight of hand check then, Fausto. Nat 20. Baby, holy smokes. So, Fausto, what did we see that allowed you to steal this thing?
Let's see. He was twirling it in his. He pulled
put it
out
underneath his robe, right?
No, he cut her hair, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I think there's a slight pause in it.
Like, it could happen in that scene, but remember, you spent a day or so, or at least several hours talking to them and strategizing how you're going to go about doing this.
Right. That's right.
If there's an opportunity for you to lean over and
I'd always had that stiletto, so I just kind of he put it around his neck, right?
Yeah.
And then that would have given me enough time to get something similar, so it wouldn't, it'd have to be very quick, deft.
Yeah. It's a nat 20, so however improbable the situation is, it worked for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he also could have been absentmindedly fiddling with it and left it out instead of in.
Yeah. Or when he turned in for the evening, he went to go to sleep and whatnot too, and did not realize that Fausto is slowly lowers himself down from the rafters in his room and off. And perhaps this is Olena is now when Fausto reveals it to her.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, and Fausto goes, "Oh, I forgot," and I pull out the.
Then
you do not have to go back to the Baron.
We have a new plan then.
Oh, what do you guys wish to do? Everyone gets a fate point, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I spent 2, so I got 1
Perfect.
back.
Yeah, so be back up 1 more.
I say we try to get the talisman or whatever it might be from the witch and make our way out of Ophir.
Yeah.
Or perhaps, depending on what she has to say, we parlay.
Oh, maybe we will.
Okay. So then, to reach there, how is your move silently ability, Olena? I know Fausto is going to be amazing at it.
Mine? Oh, I am trained in it. I have a total of a +9.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm pretty 11. Good. Okay.
That's great.
So, why don't you guys give us a move silently check, please, each.
Okay.
22.
I'm going to fate point that.
Okay.
So, what did I roll on the die here? 28, let's say 20. That is, man, wasn't a good roll.
11, so it's
but I end up at, yeah.
So we 12, 20 in total, right?
Oh,
yeah, I guess that's true. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty. So, okay. So then the two of you disappear in the hills. How do you want to reveal yourself to the Witch of the Hills?
is she like in a state of meditation, or how is she?
I think she is sitting before. So imagine, again, let's bring these horrible fucking things are just like large dogs, and she is sitting at a fallen tree, kind of resting and seemingly idly listening, and two of these things are curled up at her feet. You know, paws under things, and then hands kind of fawning on her as well. The mouths open, and now that you can see them up close, there's drool that is coming down from their combined open jaws.
Does she have any
just
item
a girl
or anything?
and her puppies, you know?
Exactly.
Does she have? Is there a parent item?
Give us a. Let's see here. I'm trying to decide if it's search or spot. I think search is actually involves moving around. Yeah. But let's just double check.
I feel it's like, yeah, it's like, I think the distinction is like it's searching a room, but like moving things around, and
search you need to be within 10 feet of the object.
Yes, okay. Well,
yeah,
there you go.
Each. I think you could roll, or you could take a 10. You got plenty of time to study and try and see if there's anything.
Yeah, if I take a 10, that's an 18.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll, because there we go. 20.
There you go. So what you can tell is that there's nothing like her. She is obviously a sorceress of some kind, or a witch of some kind. You know, like recognizes Olena.
Yep.
But it's not a matter of there's not like an obviously incongruent bit of her accoutrement that doesn't fit with her tradition.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, like whatever she's doing and whatever these things are, it all fits with her, with what you would expect a wise woman of the mountains kind of thing to be using. So if there is something, that's not to say that the war wolves or the war dogs. What did I call them? War wolves? Because I'm a dumbass. Here we go. There we go. War dogs. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, you can't see anything like that. Okay. Anything else you want to look for?
So then I think it becomes a mystery, and I'm just as curious as you, Olena, to find out what and why and how.
I agree. I just want to check to see if there are any other of these war dogs like around the perimeter of where she is, like nearby.
Sure. You can hear them howling. Like that seems to be what she's listening to.
But like anything within like 15, 20 feet, that kind of thing, just in case.
Definitely not. No, just the two that are at her feet.
Okay.
Sort of.
So I look at you and kind of like, what do you think?
We reveal ourselves, and I don't know. Do we say we could kill you? We could kill you if we wanted to, but we'd rather talk because we are not fans of Baron Volantis either.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Valusian.
Yeah, Baron Valusian.
Carl's just looking for an opportunity to see him in the face again. There you go.
Do you want to hear him talk too? We can have a flash.
It's rare that you can both.
I failed my terror check against him more than the werewolf.
It's rare that you can both see and hear and smell of illustration.
Exactly.
That is a man who wheezes while sitting.
Right.
Man.
We know
Yeah.
we know her name. I mean, we should call her by name too, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Magaris.
And then if you wish, I think we should do it together. But
Okay. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't know if I like the. I want to be as forthright with her as we can, but that is up to you.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe we've had this conversation on the way here.
Yeah.
I agree that we step out together and reveal ourselves.
The other thing that Elena would know as well is that this villain, sorcerers can do the same fucking sorceress blast that Elena can.
What was
blow
the
all your power
radius
points?
of that?
10-foot radius, 1d6 per power point expended. Elena has 8 power points. That's 8d6 damage. And armor doesn't protect against it.
I'd say let's just stay about 15 feet away.
That's not to say she's got...
Yeah, I don't have uncanny dodge yet.
You may want to learn it after this.
How do you guys make her aware of where you are? You're probably at most like between 150 to so between 50 and 100 feet away.
I mean, it seems to me if we were to step out like in front of her, which is probably the best way to do it, that her war dogs are going to start like growling and like, call her attention to our presence. But I can also say Magaris at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I think we move out as with haste, so we can. If we're at 100 feet, then we move to 70 at least, and keep moving forward. And maybe even like double move as our action to get to 40.
Okay.
However that works.
Yep. Is she in a clearing, Kevin, or what's the like
a vantage point from which you can see? She seems to be keeping track of her dogs.
The valleys and stuff. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So I say we get close enough to be able to, for her if she turns, that we're not in foliage or we're not in a wooded spot where she can actually see us.
Okay.
So if we can get within 30 or 40 feet and she can see us, then I will
30 or 40 feet. Why don't you give us a hide check?
Okay.
Because the dogs do have pretty good senses. That's far enough away to not be hit with scent if they have it. Remember how amazing scent was?
Judge the wind and
Jeez.
Nope. Not my forte.
Do you want to fate that?
Ah, man.
I fate mine.
I mean, well,
19 minutes left in the session.
Yeah.
I
I'm
guess.
I'm gonna fate mine.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see.
Here we go.
Oh my
boy.
Jeez, you did better, Carl.
Yeah.
So I only
roll
have
a 2, so it'll be 12 total.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than your 6, I guess.
Plus 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I think you guys are moving. Fausto, you are still not seen, but the dogs turn and they both growl, and you can hear like a moaning sound coming through the man's voice, and like one of their hands.
Now that
Okay, and she stands up. The Witch of the Hills stands as well, and looks in the darkness. Come forth, my children.
And I slowly step out from darkness into shadow and into some into moonlight or whatever, so that she can see me. And
Zenko is very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, and I'm sure he squawks at this.
Yeah.
And he said, Magaris.
I think I will remain. I'll remain hidden and try to like move into a flanking position.
Sure.
Moving
that sounds good to me.
Just in case it goes south.
So
just in case.
Zenko squawks. We cut to Fausto arriving back at the dagger. I don't know what to tell you, boss. She didn't want to come back.
She didn't want to come back.
All I've got is a locket of her hair. Like, that's it.
To remember her, but
which he only opens up in the privacy of his cabin.
This just went to a really dark place. That is a horrific way to end a Conan adventure.
So she...
I will say, Magaris, we finally meet.
She looks at you. A sister of the wild. Who are you, Zamoran?
I am called Olena Crokin.
Elena, were you... It was your child that slew one of mine, was it not?
That is correct. Only in self-defense. Of course.
I give my children freedom here to hunt as they will. Most know not to travel the roads at night, but then most are not children of the wild. Why are you here, Olena Crokin?
That is an excellent question. One that I would be wondering if I were you. I was sent by someone I'm sure you know well. A large fellow.
The Baron.
The Baron. Exactly. He wished...
One sorcerer was not sufficient for him.
Well, he was confounded because he believed I was you for a moment. Due to our similarities.
I see.
And he captured me, as I'm sure he would have captured or attempted to capture you if he were in my place.
Or worse.
Or worse. In fact, I'm sure it would be worse because he stated directly to me that he wanted to burn you. Now, of course, being witch myself, I would not like to see any members of a coven, mine or other, be burned. We came to find you.
We?
Yes, I am not alone.
She turns to the side, and you can see, like, her eyes sort of, like, flip back for a moment, and the dogs kind of begin fanning out a little bit.
Yep.
And then her eyes are back.
Okay.
Why does your friend hide?
In case it became necessary to treat with you in a more aggressive way. But it seems that we...
At this point, then.
Okay.
Okay. The dogs both kind of focus their attention on you. One of them is pointing furiously, like, here he is, with his human hands, and the dog part is just kind of...
But we, including, in fact, my friend here, thought it would be wiser to parley with you. But we have a common enemy in the Baron, and in his vizier, whatever he claims to be.
The Nemedian wizard.
Yes, O'Donnell's. They are, of course, up to foul purposes. They wished Fausto and I to come here to find whatever power you had come upon yourself or learned, or however you acquired it. I do not know. It's very impressive, though. Your ability to control these beasts. And not only discover the answer to that mystery, but to ideally bring you in to the Baron's custody. But we do not feel that is at all necessary.
Yeah,
but we did wish... Yeah, go ahead.
I thought you were pausing. Go ahead to finish.
Yeah, I am. No, go ahead.
I believe that the Baron and his vizier think that it is some sort of talisman, some ancient relic of some fallen civilization. It appears that it might not be the case.
What does it matter to you?
As You may suspect I am Zamoran, and you may also know that my people like to, let us say, know things. So it is more a sense of curiosity now. What are your plans for the Baron and for the barony? He seems not to be a man that is well liked by his people.
He is an odious and cruel monster.
Odiferous as well.
I have not been so close as to have his odor assault my senses, but I trust what you say, Zingaran. What I intend for the Baron, these are turbulent times for our people and for Ophir. And one who would step on all his people to maintain and secure his spot while chasing favor from those in power. I would make an example of him, that the next master of Rabat would not make the same miscalculation. These are good people. We are a wealthy barony. We simply need a new baron.
Who would take this baron's place if something happened to him?
I think if he was set upon and torn apart in his bed, it would serve as a suitable lesson to be followed by his successors, whether they keep his pet wizard or not.
I wonder if we'd be useful to you then to know the layout of the keep.
It would be. It would be even more beneficial would that I knew that his sorcerer was distracted.
Aha. I feel like that can be arranged, Fausto. What do you think?
Well, if they believe this is some sort of artifact of ancient Archon, we can send a message to meet the Vizier near the border with said artifact.
And let us be clear, it seemed to us that it was Odanis who was the one who actually craved this power for himself. So it may provoke him into leaving the keep.
You met this Nemedian.
Yes.
Yes. He also...
There is no power left to recover. What made, and he gestures, or she gestures at the dogs, this possible, it is no more.
Well, that is even better, for we can tell him it still exists, and yet there is nothing to be had.
He also believes that he has Olina by a string. I saw that it is not the case.
You can deliver the truth of the matter on both counts to him, then.
Exactly. Yes. I'm sure he will be pleased.
Then, Olena Crowkin and your Zingaran friend.
Thou
I would be most grateful, and we would happily see you safely to the border of the barony.
This sounds like an excellent arrangement.
So how do you let O'Donnell's, or how does he find out that there is no source of power, that there is no control he has over Olena?
Yeah, Carl, I'm wondering, do you think, I'd love to hear what your idea is, because you're the one who came up with the plan to get the lock of hair for me. What if you somehow took the hair out and just left the little case that it was in?
Yeah.
So when he opens it, he sees it's empty, and then he would realize that he no longer had he lost it, and there's no hair in it.
All right.
And then we have to figure out a way to
get him to this location.
Olena can tell you he speaks Stygian.
Oh, right.
If you wanted to leave the open locket on a nightstand with a note under saying, "There is no Acheronian power," that may be sufficient for him to say, well,
yeah,
to the fucking loo.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do that, because he's the one who instigated speaking Stygian.
Yeah.
That'll be a nice turnabout, right?
Yeah, because I mean, presumably the Baron doesn't know that, so it's like our secret arcane language. That's just right, that the power of the Archon is gone, and then I'll leave the locket that's supposed to have the hair there.
So we would close with our two heroes leaving the western border of the barony with a voiceover that would tell you that in generations to come, some would blame the wizard, the Nemedian, who came to the Hammer of Rabat at the behest of the Baron, that it was he who was wronged in some way. And that is why the Baron was found torn to shreds in his bedchamber the morning after the wizard departed. But those who knew the Baron would more happily tell you that it was justice for the harsh and cruel nature of his rule. Or at least that is what everyone told his successor, and why it is one of the most contented baronies in Ophir. Or it was, at least, for a time. And guys, that brings us to the end of the War Dogs of Ophir. So, great.
That feels like a great ending to a Conan story. I'll say that.
That's good. Yeah.
Happier, perhaps, than they. No, that's not true. It's not like it's easy to, because it's such a brutal setting. It's easy to think that there's always unhappy endings, but that's not fucking true at all. Like it's not
unhappy for the Baron.
Unhappy for the Baron, and like tragic in some cases, like with Valeria. But Valeria. No, Balit. Yeah.
Or Balthazar in one of my favorite Conan story, Beyond the Black River. Right? Even the dog, right? They make a last stand, and it's told about to Conan at a tavern, some weeks later.
Awesome. All right. Then, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for our third session of our holiday campaign, playing Mongoose Publishing's Conan the Roleplaying Game. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the game, or the mini campaign we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where we have channels dedicated to most of the games we run on the channel. Later tonight, I'll post the character sheets for all of these characters as well. If you're interested in seeing that, that'll be under the D&D 3rd edition or 3.5 channel. But there's also, for most of the games and campaigns we run on the channel, as well as Finder Group, GM discussion, virtual tabletop chat. There's some people who are looking for groups, or for people to kick off campaigns with in the new year, by the way, including an interesting looking Western role-playing game, kind of a Western I don't want to speak for it in case I got it wrong, but it looks like it's one of those like cozy games where it's a real role-playing focused kind of thing. But as well, there's someone for AD&D Second Edition looking for people. So if you are looking for a group to join, there is that, as well as a ton of other helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly folks. You're more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs, including the many, many books out for the first and second edition for the Mongoose Conan RPG. Most of my collection came from them. There is also that discount code listed down below will change. It's Muser10. It'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more through their website. That's good until the end of the year for 2025, and then it'll change as of January 1st, 2026. If you're listening to this after that time, just come back to one of our more recent videos, and you'll have a discount code listed down below. The last thing I will say is an enormous thank you to our stalwart Hyborian heroes. So Carl and George, thank you so much for joining me back in the Hyborian world. That was a lot of fucking fun to run there's something, about Conan that really lends itself to these punchy done-in-ones. I really, really enjoy writing these.
Agreed.
The short story format, right?
Totally. Yeah.
Totally.
But we will be back tomorrow morning with a continuation I'm sorry for those listening home who have been watching live. I forgot to post the schedule for it. But tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. CST, we're playing part 3 of The Isle of the Black Ape. Part 3?
Oh, part 4? Oh, you're playing 4. I see. You're continuing Isle of the Black Ape.
Yeah, Isle of the Black Ape has not been resolved yet.
I see.
There was a lot of shit that happened in today's session.
I have to finish watching it later.
Awesome. But until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our Hyborian heroes are encountering as they are simply trying to make their way back to their crewmates. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.